Hello.
That is the best.
And welcome to this series, Roll for All, Tales from Tenumbra. That's what this is called. Yes, I remember. My name is Jordan Taylor Ferguson. I will be your DM right here, right now. That's it. That's me done. I do things. Moving on.
Howdy hey, my name's Josh, and I play Garrus the Wildfire Druid.
Hello, I'm Emma Black. I play Nymphy, the forest gnome barbarian, wild magic barbarian. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Chris. I'm playing Kit B. Ash. I am also here. Well, words are hard.
Are you going to explain what you are?
This is our best yet.
This is our best yet. I stopped thinking.
My name is Taine. I play Brothe, the half-orc fighter warlock.
I need to
Very nice. Hi, I'm Taylor. I play Hilda LeFou, the teen idol human bard.
Woo! Teen idol.
Yes, and once again, no Annie this week. Very, very busy, but hopefully. Oh, where is
We're all so busy with our busy lives, and do you know what would make us?
So busy.
Do you know what would make us feel really, really good?
Yeah.
And take us for a brief fleeting second of escapism out of this moment of busyness would be if you went to Instagram and searched at roll_for_roll and then clicked on the link tree in our bio and subscribed to all of our socials.
That would be amazing.
And just like that, I'd retire.
Oh, and yeah, I think that's all we need to say and stuff. Yep, cool.
Yeah.
Amazing. Let's roll the dice. So, previously, what the heck did happen? After, you guys all decided you would go check out Prudence's room, because maybe Prudence had left some clues as to where the heck they were going, or what they did, or why they left, or why they haven't returned. I like how I'm turning the music down, it's not getting any quieter. I'll turn it down that way. There we go. From there, Figara went off to go follow up a lead of their own. And after they left, you ran into Garrus, who had gone to the Hawkview Institute late in the night and had stayed up investigating, finding books and things, and rolling a nat 20, which we still need to work on for his investigation check.
It's really juicy.
It's pretty juicy.
Fan fiction.
From there, you made your way, broke into Prudence's room, and upon opening or failing to disarm a trapped hidden compartment within Prudence's desk bookshelf. Found the bookshelf, animate, along with a sword and shield above the doorframe, which you proceeded to defeat.
Yes.
Maybe or maybe not by throwing the sword and the shield out of the window, smashing them.
Beautiful stained glass windows.
Yeah. I don't know who that could have been.
Yeah, me too.
From there, you decided to, after avoiding suspicion, as it were, you then made your way to Kit's papa. Or should I say, our papa.
Our papa for all.
You also found a small reddish gem that was within the hidden compartment, which, Brothe, you've got papa to put into your bracer for you.
Yes.
And that is basically where we left off. So,
Very nice.
my question for you guys is, you guys basically have the entire afternoon and evening to yourselves. If there's nothing you wish to do, we can skip ahead to the next day. Or if there's anything you guys wish to do in your downtime, we can play out some scenes, do some role play.
Well,
What's the vibe?
what is the vibe, everyone?
I think you guys haven't been in the city for very long, and it's been a lot of being attacked by water creatures. So I think maybe we should just have a nice day out and explore the town.
Explore? Yes.
There's a lot of stuff that I haven't seen yet, and Tina Idol, Hilda LeFou. Surely you know a lot, right?
Oh yeah, I know this town like the back of my hand.
I have to
Really?
That's new.
That's a classic, that one.
No, I feel like
That's
I
what
have not stopped since I made it into the city, so it might just be nice to actually take in the surroundings.
Yes, explore city.
So Jordan, where are we on the map?
You guys, peninsula is the wrong word. But you guys are currently at the Hawkview Institute, which
okay.
is at the bend. At the bend, you guys are there
Okay.
behind that.
Okay.
Yeah,
The cape?
behind the wall. Is that what it's called?
I don't
I'm not sure
know.
if that's what a
Is it a
cape
peninsula?
It's
It
not a
looks like a
peninsula because a
peninsula.
peninsula would be surrounded by ocean, but it's at the river bend.
It's a river peninsula.
Could we head to the circle of trees on this map, more the center of the bigger landmass? Where it looks like the circus is in town?
Yeah, it does look like there's a circus in there.
Well, there is a circus on town to the very western side, sort of south of the Garden District, or that's sort of the area where people set up.
It's right by the lakes as well, and we were talking about the lakes the other day.
Yes. The circle of trees specifically is actually sort of the
place called Riverbend.
training camp for the guards and officers. It's less of a proper circus thing there. The circus is over on the western side.
Okay.
I definitely know all of these places.
Hilda, what would you suggest?
Do you guys like the circus?
Do we like the circus?
How are we feeling about
I don't think I've ever seen a circus.
Sorry, Nimothy and Garrus were still discussing what a peninsula
Could be
is
a
actually
bight.
called when it's next to a river.
Shallowly concave bend or curve in a coastline, river, or other geological feature.
Wow, that's a long title.
I guess, but I guess.
A meander.
Ooh.
No, is when water flows in a curvy, bendy path like a snake, which it is.
Which it is.
Basically,
Yeah.
it's
You know so much, Nim.
yeah.
You've been learning very quickly.
Out of everything, Nimothy's I know my water.
Yes, and it's called a meander.
It's called a meander.
So,
Yeah, Hillguard is at the tip of the meander.
Yes.
so Taine is asking, should
Hawkview
we
Institute.
head... Okay, on the map, there are two areas that are really green, where the lakes are, up the...
Yeah, that's the Garden District.
North.
Yeah, west?
Northwest?
West? Northwest?
Yeah, the northwestern part of the city.
And then there's the one southeast.
Yeah, that's sort of the Holy District, I guess you'd call it.
Oh,
What
okay.
did I call it? That's a good question.
People go to pray.
I think I'd like to check out the western
The
side
lakes?
of the city.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. We're heading out west.
Go
west!
Cool.
Life is peaceful there.
We don't have rights for more than 3 seconds, Taine.
That was less than 3 seconds.
So yeah, that's where you head.
Yeah, we're gonna head towards the lakes.
Cool.
On the map, which is northwest.
Yeah,
Is
pretty
there
easy.
anything you want
Or
us to
west,
do,
really,
Papa?
where we are.
Oh,
We're out.
Oh, I love errands.
Do you have any mail?
do I have any mail?
Letters
Taxes?
to...
Letters?
Taxes?
Letters to...
We don't pay taxes.
This is fantasy. We don't pay taxes.
This doesn't... No! Don't canonize that!
Even I played that.
Actually, I wouldn't mind some sweet treats if you could get any while you're out.
Of course. Anything in particular?
Oh, like a cinnamon scroll.
Oh,
Yeah.
those are
I
great.
want a cinnamon scroll.
What spell does that cast?
It's food.
Huh? What? Cinnamons. Isn't that like...
It's like a sweet bun, but it's like wrapped in like a scroll. Like it's
Guys, I'm gonna try one.
One cinnamon scroll coming right up.
thank you.
Up
kid.
west.
Yeah. So technically you'd be passing through like the sort of like market district place on your way.
Shopping.
So you could pick one up there, but obviously by the time you get back, it might be, so you might want to pick that up
On the way
On
back.
the way
on the
back.
way back. So it'll be like
idea.
nice and fresh.
Good idea.
On your way through the city, you know, you pass through a number of like squares, like fountains and things very akin to where some of you first met. On your way, you probably would pass by basically a theater. You see this quite large building. There's like a number of columns and like has these red curtains sort of like on the outside of the building.
So it's an indoor theatre?
Yeah, it's an indoor theater.
Indoor theatre.
Not famous enough to perform a concert there yet, but one day.
I've
What do you
never
need
been
to-
to the theatre.
What do you need to
What's
do
a
to
theatre?
perform there? Hilda?
I don't know.
Have puppets. I saw a puppet show there. I snuck in, but it was a puppet show.
Nice. What was the show about?
It was about, one of those myths about dragons and,
Yeah.
Yeah? There's many myths about dragons.
yeah, it was like a collection of them.
Cool.
Pretty cool.
Did the dragons win?
Yeah.
Nice.
As for like how you would get to be in a show there, you could either audition for a show that is being put on. You could be asked. You could be asked to put on a show there, or you could go through like the little application process to be like, hey, can I perform? And then they'll decide.
Hilda.
They'll never answer back.
Too real.
Hilda, you should put on a show there.
Oh,
This is me asking.
I'm a singer. I'm not much of an actor.
What's an actor? What do they do? Are they more? They like speak lines.
Yeah, they do speaking instead of singing.
What's? Oh, okay.
And they
Cool.
be somebody else.
What do you mean they be someone?
to explain it.
They be someone else?
For those listening at home,
This is what we do.
Taylor is just doing dramatic, like Shakespearean hand gestures.
That's what I do when I act.
Is this acting? I love acting.
Wait, so people can become different people? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but not in a disguise yourself kind of way, but in the mind.
Well, isn't that what you did when you were in that criminal underbelly? You became someone. Sorry.
I look around for any criminals.
Give me a perception check.
Woo! 15.
I mean, there's probably someone around that you look at them and like you look shady, but like you don't see anyone committing crimes. You don't see anyone dressed in like a cloak who's like eyeing you like twirling a knife or anything.
No,
Leaning-
we,
so
all,
leaning against the wall,
we all know that's
stroking
what
them
criminals look
outside.
like.
Every now and then they're just going,
Okay, so acting's different to being criminal.
Yes,
Alright,
very much.
cool.
Please do not lump them together.
Don't lump them together. Okay. No, I won't.
When's the next show there?
I'm gonna look at a poster.
Like there's a show on tonight.
We can go
Should we go to the theatre?
Oh, this is how expensive is it? Is it
Are the ticket prices on there? 150 gold. Hey, Nim, could you be my kid?
Yes. Did you say Nim?
Yeah,
Okay, good. I was like, were you talking to me? Yes.
Cool, because it says kids get in for free.
Sure.
To some other races, my age as a human would seem pretty young.
It's basically like 5 gold
Oh,
for a ticket.
Easy.
okay.
Which do I have?
I've got 15
I've got
gold.
14.
look, I don't want to be that guy, but surely your mentor is in danger somewhere and we're just going to stop at the first theatre we come across to see a show?
Yeah, but we can't leave just yet, can we? We should. I don't know.
I mean, if we want to go underprepared, yeah.
See? Maybe a theatre show will
yeah.
prepare us.
I've never been to
yeah.
a theatre, so maybe it will. Who am I to say otherwise?
Hey, who knows? Maybe it'll teach us lessons on how to retrieve a lost person out in the out there.
Is the show by chance about somebody who is missing?
No, I mean,
Is it based around the Feywild? What's the vibe?
sort of. You read it and it's like the sort of like synopsis of it, and it seems to be some sort of like love story. There is like a love triangle between the main characters.
Love triangle.
One of them does seem to be described as some sort of archfey almost.
Cool.
And no, that would spoil the show. That's sort of
So,
all you
and
get.
that's what the synopsis says on the poster.
Yeah.
It says, and that would spoil the show.
It's hooking me in, guys. I don't know.
It does. It looks interesting.
We'll put a pin in this. We'll come back to this.
And it's a rap musical? Why is 5 gold, guys?
That's worth it.
With audience interaction?
There's a splash zone!
Pyrotechnics!
Damn, what kind of love story is this?
Must be very passionate.
It's a very passionate one.
Caution. Lights may cause.
Hey, I guess we know what our evening activity is, right, guys?
Theatre there. Probably.
I'm gonna go prepare for the theatrical haze.
Whatever that is.
And off we go.
Yeah,
close
you continue
towards
on.
the lights, Yeah.
Sort of not long after you pass the theatre, you sort of reach the beginning of Hillgarden, as it's called.
Your gardens. That's nice. That's good.
Basically, it's called that because basically from here, the city then sort of slopes up to the top of the hill where the wall is. So the entire garden district is sort of like sloped on the hill.
Yeah, cool.
The sort of first square you're in, there seems to be a larger, almost like temple in the middle of it. Surrounded by a bunch of gardens, you can see.
A religious temple? Or just old architecture?
It looks to be like a religious temple.
Okay, cool.
Are there any other kind?
I don't know.
A
One
practicing,
ahead.
I suppose, a practicing religious temple, do you mean? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
You can make a religion check if you wanna.
Yeah, sure. Why
understand
not?
But you can see like lots of like garden beds that seem to have like herbs and vegetables. Some of the trees have various fruits on them. Almost acting as like a community garden.
I got
Can
12.
I
I
have a
love me
piece of
some
fruit?
biodiversity.
Can I have a piece of fruit?
Yeah. There's like no fences or anything to stop you.
I want an apricot really bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab an apricot.
You see an apricot tree, you go, grab it.
I got a 12, by the way, for my religion.
A 12 for a religion?
Yep.
Yeah, that's easy. Like, there's symbology all over it. It's a temple to Materna.
To Materna.
Yeah, basically,
Who's Materna again?
the goddess of nature, the wilderness,
Cool.
sort of, manages most of like the overarching aspects of the natural world. There are who are called Materna's children, who represent the 4 seasons and 4 different elements, but they sort of have their own specific sort of purview,
Okay.
and then Materna sees everything.
You better thank Materna for that apricot.
Thank you, Materna. I say to the tree.
See, you actually know, yeah, as a druid, you probably would understand that. Yeah.
I'm gonna grab an apple.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into the temple.
Into the temple.
Yeah, I'll catch up soon.
It is like mid-autumn, I think, at this point. So all of the fruits are like,
Stone fruit. Or the opposite.
I don't know. I don't know. Remember off the top of my head. Seasonal fruit things.
Ivory fruit.
Ivory fruit. You are mean for that.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
I'm gonna go into the temple and just like have a look at the pretty stained glass windows and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
So breakable.
there is some stained glass, like the higher end.
The
It's like
imagery or the history.
yeah, it's like a very open sort of temple. But it's also not like a white marble or anything. It's like very much like mostly stone. There isn't like much wood, but like the stone itself is sort of like grayed and mossy.
I was
sort
gonna
of
say,
like
is it
letting-
is it well kept or have they let it be overgrown? Because
It's-
nature goddess.
Like it's well kept in that it doesn't look like it's crumbling or anything.
Uh-huh.
But like there are aspects of like vines crawling up it. It's like there are trees that are very close. There is like moss on the stone, and like there are bits of plants that are like cracking through some of the tiles.
Okay.
But it's not in disrepair, as it were.
I'm gonna go up to one of the clerics or priests or whoever's running the place, or one of the people who are running the place.
Yeah. You don't explicitly see anyone in like what you would think of like any like church. There's no one in like
Yeah.
white robes with like a bunch of things. But you do see people who seem to be tending to the temple, or more so some of the plants. Sort of like acting as like gardeners,
Right.
I guess you'd see. I recognize them. They have like a medallion around their neck that sort of has like a tree on it. You can see them. They're sort of like watering some like plants that are dangling from like a chain, with, like a little pot on there.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
This is a cool place.
Yes, it is. Especially now we are heading towards winter, so it will cool down. It's quite open, and coming off the hill we get like a lovely breeze. But it's nice.
So this is a temple to Materna?
Yes,
That's sick.
it's pretty healthy, I think.
Yeah, of course. I don't know, I just came in.
Sorry, I only just got that.
I'm just coming into, I don't know, I'm just curious.
Of course.
To, I don't know more, or...
Well, what would you like to know?
What does Materna do? You know, like, what does she offer?
Well, Materna doesn't necessarily offer anything. Materna supports the natural world.
Okay.
And what more can she give than the natural world itself? I mean, we have to live in it, don't we? And look around you. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It gives us life. So we try to give back to it.
In what ways?
Well, we look after the gardens here. Obviously, the natural world has a way of tending to itself, but within this city, so many people in one place, there's a bit more of an imbalance there. So you have to work a bit harder to tend to the plants, to help keep them healthy.
Yeah, because like, what? This city never used to be a city, yeah?
No, it used to be a...
Was it a forest beforehand?
Yes, I mean, like most of the towns, beyond the radius of protection provided by New Hillguard's walls, used to be forests all around. Old Town is the old town that is all Hillguard used to be, along with the Castle Daybreak across the river. The old wall that used to surround it.
So is it just trees, or like does Materna like focus on the water as well?
Well,
Because there's like a massive river
Materna
in the city.
does represent and take care of anything. Technically, the water, the rivers, the oceans are the domain of her daughter.
Her daughter?
Yes.
Got kids?
The
cool.
goddess of the water, rivers, of winter, ice and snow. They're called Kira.
Kira.
You then also have, if I get up my document.
Garrus, I think, has grown bored of Brothe's
Yeah.
continuous questioning, so he is going to
Yeah, fair.
see. I can see that there on the map here. There's a moat surrounding the temple, like a little
Is that
ring
the
of
spot
water.
we're talking about?
Is that where
No, I
we're-
think we're
we
up
are?
a little
We're
in the
in here.
green.
No, the moat is Castle Daybreak.
Oh,
You're like-
that's
Castle
Daybreak.
Daybreak.
You're like at the top there in the little green bit.
If you're not on the...
We're up here.
Yeah.
Well, can I see the lake from where we are?
The lake.
Yeah.
In the next square over.
Probably not from where you are, because it is basically like a... I don't know if botanical gardens is the right thing, but it is a garden with like lots of
there's,
walkways and there's
stuff everywhere.
plants, and because it is on a hill, you sort of be looking up. It's not like super steep, but yeah.
Okay.
So you wouldn't be able to
In that
see it
sense,
here.
Garrus just is like raring to do something. So
Yes.
he's just gonna be like,
So is Brothe, but yeah.
"Hey, I'm going that way."
Yeah, okay.
And start just strolling off
Yeah.
into the gardens.
Of course. Dun 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 dun.
What did you call me?
Dun 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 dun.
Guys, he called me dumb.
Anyways.
But yes. So there's the daughter, Kira.
And so on and so forth. Da, 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 da.
Brothe is there like an altar where you could like leave an offering?
Yeah, in the very center of the building, there's basically like a tree in the center.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
Its placement almost feels as if it's like a support for it, like the trunk goes up towards like the roof and then sort of spreads out as if it's like holding up the building.
Oh, great.
itself.
He's gonna pull out a little pebble that he likes to collect and just place it on the altar
Nice.
for your troubles. And off he goes.
And the others were Korahi for fire and summer.
How do you spell that one?
Korahi. Gaia for the earth and spring.
Oh, yeah.
Zephyrus for
There's another one.
the air and autumn, which is the current season we're in. And Kira for water and winter.
So,
The Four Nations.
the Four Nations.
All live
The
in
first
harmony.
one being fire, the Gaia being earth. and
Yes.
The last one being air. Yep. Sons, daughters, which one? What's what?
Gaia and Kira are
Daughters?
both goddesses. Zephyrus is masculine representation, and I think I made Korahi sort of like gender neutral,
Okay.
but also technically because they're just representations of the seasons and elements.
Uh-huh.
Technically, like their gender representation is fluid in general,
For sure.
but those are like the stereotypical
Like
ones
that
that
you
they're
would
often given.
see them as.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna then catch up with the rest of everyone else.
Yeah.
Wait up!
And so you make your way snaking through the gardens, passing by various flowers and things, the smells hitting you. It's quite nice. It's calming.
Don't sneeze. Don't
Think of
sneeze.
pineapple.
You also
I'm okay!
you also realize, especially those of you who haven't been in the cities very much, you realize how loud it's actually been. Now that you're surrounded by all this nature again, the sound is dampened. You can hear the chirping of birds. It like fills you with this serenity almost walking through here. And it's at that moment that you walk around a bend and open into a pretty large lake.
This is cool.
Anyone fancy a swim?
No thanks.
Yeah, you're right. It's coming into winter. Probably not the best idea.
I will. She takes off and runs into the water.
Yeah, you do so. There are like a few ducks who sort of like swim away as you dive in.
Nim! Brothe grabs out a pebble, casts light on it. Go get this!
Diving game.
Diving game.
Can I go and do a little inspection of the water?
Sure.
I'm gonna go to the ducks.
Yeah.
Hilda's gonna go
I'm
to the
wondering if the lake water is also affected by whatever potential sickness is in the river water.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that.
Would you like me to roll investigation?
I would say a medicine.
Medicine.
And like, are you like tasting the water? Or are you just like
I'm
inspecting
just,
it?
Inspecting it, giving it a sniff, listening to it. Tell me its stories. That's a 14.
A 14.
Like how clear it looks as well.
I mean, like in terms of like the clearness of the water, like, you know, it's not super clear. It is like a lake with quite a bit of like biodiversity.
I love biodiversity.
So it's like, you know, it doesn't like this
A
isn't
little bit
water
of
you'd probably
algae.
like. Yeah, this isn't water you'd probably want to drink, but there's nothing about it that you're able to directly connect and be like, oh yes, this is
Nothing that shouldn't be there, basically.
yeah, nothing that you connect to everything you
Nothing looks
everything
sick.
you know about it. Yeah, I mean, like it could make you sick drinking this, but like
But not
nothing that directly connects you to this mystery
the
that's
same
going
sickness. Yep.
on. Yeah.
I think Garrus is also going to put his staff down, take his vest off, and dive in.
Yeah.
Go and splash Nimothy.
Are we both naked?
it is
I just took my vest off.
it is cold immediately. You and it hits you.
That's alright.
Garrus! Light.
I'll raise you!
Give me an
Guys, don't
athletics check.
disturb the duckies.
Well, Brothe is just
What
like
check
also
am I doing?
grabbing
Sorry.
Athletic.
from
Athletic.
the ground to just
Oh.
yeah.
Oh yes! I think I'll still.
That's a 4.
That's a
Yeah,
4.
that's a 13. Yeah, 13.
I'm not good in the water.
Yeah. You do manage to get there first.
Can I try and pull you with my tail?
What? Yeah.
The grapple.
Are you
Like,
gonna grab
you're
me?
winning.
I'm
You're winning the race.
naked.
Can I grab a foot with my tail and yank you back?
I would say, well, yeah, athletics versus athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah. Again.
It's an 11.
Rip the tail off.
Is that a? Oh, that's a 5.
Yeah, you,
5 plus 6
11.
is 11.
it's tied.
So I think you do manage to get your tail around Nim, but then Nim manages to sort of like
I'm gonna
twist
peg
himself
one at
free.
you.
like
You're gonna grab it.
Not this
and, like,
again.
peg one
Not
at
this
you.
again. It's take me on a date all over again. Part 2.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
I'm
fun.
gonna hit you.
Who do you think's winning, Kit?
I don't know, but I hope all their wounds are healed.
are you like
over.
trying to specifically like throw it at him?
Yeah.
I mean, roll to hit.
Okay.
Roll my dex saving throw, or
Also,
what do I?
you don't have your armor on?
I took the vest off, so
What's that? Count as?
It would just use your strength.
Okay.
It's like consider it like an unarmed
an
strike
attacking roll.
in terms of like the plus to hit.
14 plus 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you take 1 point of damage as the rock.
Ow! Nim!
While this is happening, I'm looking for a wheelbarrow.
There wouldn't be a wheelbarrow like immediately near the lake, but you definitely would have seen one as you were approaching it.
Yeah, great. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna start loading the books into that because I think Tenza's loading disk is about to end.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, of course.
That's fair.
In the battle.
Gotcha.
Amazing.
Cool.
Who won?
Me.
Yes.
This round,
Oh, want to go again?
Yeah.
All right. Grab.
I'm not going to roleplay it again. But I'm going to imagine that
Yeah.
we keep on fighting
Great.
the whole time.
You do so.
Hilda is still around the ducks on like another part of the lake.
Yeah.
Nymphy's gonna like, as we're done, gonna like walk out, and it's gonna be like,
Rudy Nudie.
yeah, nude, but like Baywatch, like.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing.
I wasn't going to swim in my rags.
No, that makes sense, Jeff.
I'm just gonna lie in the sun and dry.
Not in the city.
Hey, I kept my bottom half on.
This is nice.
Good.
I did
Well-
not expect to see this today.
What do we? I don't have anything. I don't have a spare towel on me.
Cover your eyes.
I'm lying in the sun to dry.
No, that makes sense.
There are like other people that are like walking through who see this and sort of like turn on their heel and will go the other way.
Brothe is now just like constantly looking up.
Like pretending not to know them. Hilda's pretending not to know them.
Hilda, we need your help.
You guys all look so embarrassed. What's up?
What do you mean?
Is this not just like a natural area? It's moderately
Not
secluded.
that natural.
Brothe just ate. Yeah, he's like he doesn't know how to respond to this.
I mean, if I really think about it, I'm naked all the time. So.
Exactly.
Yo.
I wish I could be.
You're naked under those clothes.
Yeah, but,
But we've got
wait, but we've got clothes on. What are you gonna say?
A full bush is nature's clothes.
Clip that.
I love that you chose to censor yourself and you were like,
I was gonna say nature's censorship, but then I was like,
Anyway, I'm gonna go get those sweet treats.
Look, the sun is warm. I am dry now, and
Sun
I
is
put my
warm.
clothes back on.
The suns are warm.
Everyone is so touchy right now.
Right.
What are we doing now, guys?
City gal.
I have clothes on.
Let loose.
Rose?
Have fun. We got nothing else to do.
That's okay.
We got a real
no.
lovely night at the theatre ahead of us.
Oh, we are
and we've got a
going.
real hard journey
Oh, good. We'll
to
go.
find your mentor tomorrow. So
We should play Truth or Dare.
Like right now.
Yeah.
Well, I was just about to go do some treasure hunting in the lake. I'm a little curious.
I dare you to bomb dive into that bush.
And she dives in.
You dive in.
Yeah.
Cool.
To the bush.
Into the bush.
Oh boy, I
Oh, into
was
the
in
bush.
Bomb dive into the bush.
I'm
Gotcha.
gonna cast light on your chest.
That's cool.
I'm gonna cast light on my hand.
Right.
I'm ready.
And then this is probably about when the floating disc drops.
Yeah.
All my books.
Yeah.
They're in the
They're
car.
all in the wheelbarrow now, so it's
Okay.
okay.
Oh, that's fun.
I took care of it. Oh boy, I hope I find something.
Good luck.
Maybe a new sword. I just like to do a little bit of I'm sure people have thrown stuff into the lake, so I'm like, let's see if I find anything cool.
Yeah.
Let's see if I find some gold.
Yeah.
Do you sing?
Not necessarily.
Okay, I'm just curious.
I don't think so.
Is it like a?
He just walks in.
on the ground
And
level.
it's strange how the moment we get out, they get in.
I'm not.
Like,
I'm not going in.
No.
I bet Kit's afraid that he'd lose a splashing battle.
I think so. Kid, are you afraid that you'd lose a splashing battle?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
But not afraid of losing, but I just knew I would, so. Hey! Oh, that's all my foot!
So were you just like going down and looking?
Yeah, I was just about to have a look.
Yeah.
Have a little peek around, see if there's anything cool down here.
Yeah, so were you like swimming down or were you like walking along the bottom?
I mean, if I just happen to sink to the bottom, if I can like release all the air from my
Yeah.
body.
Oh, yeah, cool.
I'm just
Like you just
walking.
like the bubbles just bloop, 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 bloop,
Nice.
bloop.
That's a lot of
Alright.
bubbles for a little guy.
Give me a perception check.
Does the light help?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
That's not great.
What's that? Like 11.
11. Like, as you're walking down here, you know, like the lake gets pretty deep, but like at the start you're not going like super far. There is like algae and stuff, so it isn't the clearest. Like you're kicking up bits of sediment, and there's like little you know, like lake bottom plants that sort of obscure vision, and like you almost get caught in some of them. What you do find is you do find like an old boot. That's like you see like an old boot that's sort of like stuck to the ground. There's like some plants that are growing out of it.
I think something scuttles out of it.
Yeah.
It's me.
Ooh.
You're looking around, and you think you see something buried beneath like the sediment, and you go down to grab it until suddenly it releases itself and like swims up to like bite at you. It's like this like catfish.
Scary fish jump scare.
But I rolled like a 2. So you just sort of like whack it away and it just sort of swims off.
No sword.
No Excalibur.
Hey, you haven't checked inside the boot yet.
I look inside the boot.
Inside the boot. You find a copper piece.
Nice.
Fruits of my labor.
Like merging back out.
Yeah.
Swamp monster!
Is it also like in Baywatch?
It's too soon to joke
yeah.
about water-based monsters.
I got like seaweed hair.
Oh, swamp monster! Swamp monster! Guys, swamp monster! Sing!
I pick up a rock and I throw it at him.
And protect the ducks!
Are we rolling for PvP initiative?
Are you?
That's a nat
20! And it just falls back into the water.
Oh, we did it! You did it! Nim, you did it!
Hooray!
Yes!
As you're covered in leaves from the bush.
Oh yeah. And scratches. Don't worry, my friends. I will protect you always.
You were swimming with a swamp monster.
Hey, I've got a name.
No, did you not see it, Garrus? It's back in the water now.
Where's Kit?
You think he's still down there with the swamp monster?
Kit!
Kit's down there with the swamp monster! Go!
Yeah,
I'm not going. You go.
I just got dry.
I'm
I
tired.
don't want to get wet again.
Bro starts taking off his heavy metal armor, which is going to take 10 minutes. Alright, give me 10 minutes.
Does it take 10 minutes to
Yeah,
take
it's
off?
heavy armor.
I thought it was 10 minutes to put on.
Ah.
Yeah, it takes a while anyway.
Are you floating away?
I think he's under the water. One of the lights
I'm
goes
gonna
out.
go and collect, thinking it's a sea monster. I'm gonna walk over there to like pick it up.
You pick it up,
Yes,
and it's Kim.
ah! And I drop it. Kid, I'm sorry, and I pull you out of the water. Are you okay?
Where's my copper piece? I lost my copper piece.
no.
Aww.
Sorry.
Oh, my head.
Papa just fixed your dents and you've got all brand new ones now.
We got another one?
I'm sorry you came out and you looked like a sea monster and water monster. And we've been dealing with a lot of water monsters lately.
Yeah, it's
Just
very
one.
scary.
A lot of
I understand.
One more than usual.
Yeah.
Brothe is about to take off his chainmail, sees Kit. Alright, hold on, give me 10 minutes.
I can fix myself.
I cast mending on my head.
And Brothe is now going to take the 10 minutes to get the armor back on.
And you spend another 10 minutes putting the armor back on.
You know, I thought people would be a little more disrespectful of the ocean, the lake, rather, but... Wow, maybe I
What
shouldn't
is
have.
the lake but just a small, small ocean?
But it feels pretty big to me.
Yes.
Oh, I found this boot, though.
Still have the boot.
Can I put it on?
Yeah, it's full of, algae.
And it like.
Ooh.
That's good.
I reckon filling a boot with algae would kind of be comfy.
Yeah.
In a weird way.
Slimy.
It'd be slimy.
Slimy between the toes.
Alright, there's no swamp monster in the lake. I'm sorry. I jumped the gun. I thought you were a threat.
I mean,
Alright.
most people do.
Okay, I think
I'm pretty
I think
strong.
it's time to
I
go
am
home.
pretty tired now. I did a lot of splashing.
The theater?
Hey, hang on. Wait a second. We did one round of Truth or Dare, and I dared you to jump into a bush, and then we all just forgot about it.
We're playing Truth or Dare?
Yes.
I've never played Truth or Dare before. I've heard about it.
Who wants to go first?
Hilda, Truth or Dare?
Oh, dare, I guess?
I dare you to put your foot in his boot.
Do it!
That's a good
Oh,
one.
that's so disgusting.
I was going to ask you to do a shoey from the boot.
I hate shoes.
I'll take the foot.
Do it,
Hilda gets that foot off, and she very slowly and like with like a gross face, like grossed out face, she puts her foot into the boot. I'm like,
You didn't even take your socks off!
oh, I didn't I? No. I did not take
She
my
didn't want you to see her Hilda LeFou.
Alright, your turn. You ask one of us.
I would rather touch it with my sock than my bare foot.
Yeah, fair.
You've got bare feet?
Yes.
Nice.
Who are you gonna ask?
I'm thinking. Nimothy. Truth or dare?
True.
Ooh.
I already did a dare.
How many times have you swam around naked or run around naked?
The what's it called? The finger does not exist. What's that?
The
reference?
limit.
The limit does not exist. Oh my god, get the reference right. The limit does not exist. Many a time.
People from out there are very natural.
Yes. Well, this is all I have, and if I swim in it, I'm then wet all day, and that's very uncomfortable,
That makes sense.
and that causes many skin problems.
We should totally go out and get you a bathing suit.
Chafing is the
Chafing.
worst.
And if, if you wear your bathing suit, if you wear your wet clothes all day, it can cause a lot of issues.
You know, no one ever thinks of the tieflings when it comes to chafing. You know?
What do you mean?
People with fair skin tone, when you chafe, your skin goes all purple, you know you're chafed. When I chafe, nothing changes. So it's just painful randomly all of a sudden.
So you like?
I can't tell where I'm supposed to put the cream.
Can't you feel it?
Or the berries.
Terrible.
I hate you.
Your turn now.
Okay. Kit. Truth
Yeah.
or dare?
Dare.
Ooh.
I heard that's the fun one.
Yeah. I dare you to what can you do? I dare you to try and attack Garrus.
And it's like it's swing.
Fighting.
Oh!
And then his eyes go red.
I'm gonna go for it.
You do like a big jump.
Why do I hear boss music?
Roll to hit.
Big swing. It is only a +1.
Oh!
He flies right past you.
It was a nat one, by the way.
Missed! He's still going. Is he gonna loop back around? Is this like a boomerang maneuver?
My boomerang.
Are you still winding up?
Ah.
I guess he's gonna hit me when I least expect it.
Perhaps. Alright, your turn. When you
Come back.
Whoosh!
Oh,
I'm joking. His eyes go back from
You
from
got
red.
me. You got me.
Brothe.
Yeah.
Truth or dare?
Yeah.
I dare you to I dare you to jump into the wheelbarrow.
Okay.
And
Careful with my book.
Oh, sorry. I'm in. Now what?
and I want you to sing a funny song about being in a wheelbarrow.
Turn that
What a
music
good
up a bit.
singer. All right.
Come on, you can do it. I can give you a beat.
Please.
Hey, 5, 6, 7, 8.
When you're in a wheelbarrow, this cut is very small. I am just one man, and I am not tall.
It's true.
That's all I've got. I'm so sorry.
Oh, good effort.
That's like someone walking past, and it's like, hey.
okay.
Hi, Marianne.
One last one.
Who hasn't been asked? Garrus.
No.
Dare.
Death.
Can you go to the top of the hill and roll down? To the top of the hill, and you're gonna roll down.
Okay. I run to the top of the hill.
You can't stop.
I spread out my arms and I begin my roll.
Yeah.
What would you like me to roll?
Acrobatic, sure.
Acrobatics, yeah.
Does the horns or the tail affect this?
That's a 14.
14.
It's always my curiosity.
No. 16.
Cool. So like, are you trying to cartwheel down?
I was trying to keep myself horizontal, because you know how sometimes you roll down the hill and you like twist and turn?
Yeah.
I want to not accidentally go somersault.
So are you like lying like this
Are you lying down and then rolling?
Yeah.
and then like rolling
Yeah.
like
Sideways.
Yeah.
like
Or are you
Exactly
rolling like a
that.
wheel? Sonic.
How many
Yeah.
definitions of rolling?
I thought
Yeah,
like
see?
as in like
See?
forward roll.
Like
not
when they
a
throw the
sausage.
cheese down the hill.
Yeah.
I am
and not like a sausage.
avoiding the somersault.
Got you.
Cool. Well, with the 16, you're able to do that.
Hell yeah. That was a lot of description for...
Wow, look at him go.
I will need.
Oh, he's,
going very
he's picking up speed.
No, he is picking up speed.
He's getting dizzy.
I will need a.
I told him not to stop. Not that we have consequences.
A dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that. 7.
You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you roll into a tree.
Oh no!
Just you pick up a bunch of speed and
Oh no!
Guys, I can't breathe.
Healing word, healing word.
Healing word?
Yeah, I cast healing word.
Nice.
Hold on, let me get.
Okay, I'm at 17.
Maybe that's enough truth or dare.
Yeah. Yeah. That was fun for a moment there.
Nice.
7 points back.
Oh yeah.
nice.
Timothy, have you ever thought about getting other clothes?
Why would I need other clothes?
I don't know.
Because it looks cool. I have many clothes in my wardrobe.
What's a wardrobe?
Oh, it's a place where you store different clothes for different occasions.
You'd think nothing beginning with the word war would be fun, but that sounds pretty fun.
Yeah.
It's very fun.
I don't have more than one set of clothes.
I don't have any. I just have
Do you have a wardrobe?
not.
You poor things.
Well, maybe you could help me get some new clothes.
I know just the place.
Sideswipe.
And we
For the theatre, maybe I need something special. For
Yeah,
the
oh, we
theatre.
do need to.
Oh.
do you want to
dress
describe
ourselves.
this
I've got something.
Taylor play? Yeah.
Yeah, alright. So it's like a little like fantasy olden age boutique. It's kind of like round in shape. It has like 2 levels to it. One of the levels is like some clothes, like just like general pants, shirts on racks, and there's like some like a little wardrobe of sorts, like pigeonholes of like different things. And on the second level is like your more fancy formal gowns.
Where all the fabrics are.
Yeah, and like fabrics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah. I
So,
would say it's like brown and reddish in color.
say
like
we
colours.
do make it to the theatre tonight. You've been to the theatre.
Yeah.
Are they strict on what we wear?
Well, my experience was that they didn't see me, but people looked pretty clean and fancy.
Ooh.
So DM, my question to all this is, out of the, I don't know, the few theatres that would be in the city, is this the top end theatre? This is QPAC.
Yes.
QPAC, or is this like Brisbane Arts Theatre?
Yeah, truly.
Oh, QPAC.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, okay.
No disrespect to Brisbane Arts Theatre, but
We love you guys.
love you. But it's a little bit more
Yeah,
casual, right?
yes.
It's a little bit more casual.
Yeah, cool. So, hey, what up? Can we get stuff for the theatre? For our friend here.
I probably
Oh, and
need to.
for our
I
friends
literally
here.
do not own a shirt or shoes.
Oh.
Oh. Great, that's fine.
I've never noticed your feet before.
You've made everyone
My feet are the same as my fingers. They're just like black with soot.
Huh.
Do you need a wash?
It doesn't come off.
What do you mean?
It doesn't give it a rub. Rub my feet.
No, thanks, Garrus. I'm Brothe. Wait.
Brothe is getting off. Brothe, do you like Garrus?
I think
I think he likes his feet.
Anyway.
I think he likes his feet.
Oh my god. Jeez.
We've just been caught at bad times. So yeah, we need some really cool clothes, please.
Some really cool clothes. Yeah, I can do that for you.
Fantastic.
your voice.
It took me a second to find.
So
it.
Hi, Vladimir.
Hi.
We're going to the theater.
Yeah. The theater, I can do something for you, yeah.
Yes. What color should I wear?
Orange.
Ah, okay.
What's a complimentary?
I mean, you're looking good in green.
Thank you.
Purple's a good choice. What do you want?
Yeah, what colors do you like?
I would like, and I see on the wall in front of me, like, elven,
Nice.
mannequin. So it's like tall and thin, wearing a red sequin gown. And I am like, I want that one.
You want that one there?
Yes.
Sure, I can do that for you. It is, I might need to resize for you.
Uh-oh.
That is okay. It is,
What
it
are you
is,
trying to say?
I'm saying you're short. But she is, this.
Your best
Oh,
bet
boy,
is to just
I
go
wish I
grab.
did.
I
I
want
got
that
to-
one.
I can give you that one. I'll just take off some of the Laura Huff. That way you don't go in like the trip or.
Tripping's not good at
You
theatre.
got to
That
make
is true.
different size for we have lots of customers. We've got Goliath to human to halfling and gnome. Yeah,
Fine.
it is no issue. We cater to all.
And then can we do? It's gonna be very like miscongeniality, like
Yeah.
trying on dresses and like, and then like, no, we can't walk in that. And then we try on the dress
Yup.
of that's like been changed, and I like come out in slow motion, and then I trip, and then I stand back up again, and it's exactly the moment of miscongeniality. Thank you.
I think that's the one.
That's the one,
That's the
then.
one.
This one.
What are you getting, Garrus?
Match me!
Garrus has gone and gotten. What color looks nice on a purple
Red.
skin tone?
Red.
Red.
Match
Go
me.
with red.
Do red.
I've gone to get a nice maroon coloured long sleeve button up shirt and just a pair of nice leather shoes,
Yep.
but like the cheapest ones available because I'm just getting shirt and shoes to go underneath my vest and I'm not going to change my standard pants.
Fair.
And on this red shirt, there's each of the buttons are like a little, they're like a little different shape of an animal, and each one's a different animal.
It's a bandit.
Yes.
That's
And
very-
and what's that one?
What was it? The kanga.
A snakidna.
Snakidna.
I have more.
Sneal.
Snail.
I like.
No, just the snakidna is all
Just
I
the
have.
Snakidna
Yeah,
is all
okay,
we
great.
prepared.
But I have more.
Yeah.
Yes, and I'm always like hitching it up and kind of like.
Yeah. I could fix that.
No!
I will not
It's
fix
long
that.
and nice.
Long
But
and
every
nice.
time I walk, I have to like
The
lift it up and.
The customer is always right. They're not, but the customer is always right.
Yeah.
So who would be paying for services today?
How much does this dress cost?
That's dress there would be about 15 gold. As
How
for
much
the
does the shirt and
shoes
shoes?
and shirt, I'll throw them both in for 6 gold.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
May
So
I
21
please borrow
gold,
one gold piece?
1 gold piece.
I have 40.
I hand 1 gold piece to Nim.
And then I take everything that I have
And I give
it
you-
to you. I
There's
have
gotta
nothing.
be
Wonderful.
a bunch of sticks there as well. Has to be from
Yeah,
Like-
it's like sticks and they're wet and they're gross. That's all I've got.
Do you
Nothing
want
left.
these back?
the sticks now. You keep them.
No, they're for you. What they say, a tip?
Tip.
A tip, yes.
Clear, no more money.
Interesting company you keep. Very well, but enjoy your night at the theatre.
Thank you.
They haven't been able to perform the past few nights apparently. They've had some issues in their dress and tech rehearsal.
Why?
You're telling us this after we
Wait.
purchase clothes?
Wait, what's wrong? What's wrong with them?
I don't know.
Oh.
I just heard. I had people come in and were like, well, we haven't been able to go to the theatre. They cancelled our show and we have to go another night.
All right.
But
Well, hopefully
apparently
it
they're
won't
going
be-
ahead tonight. No matter what, the show must go on. Yada yada yada.
All right. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye!
Bye bye, Vladimir.
Bye bye.
Just turn around. Oh, we're leaving. Oh, just looking at a really cool hat. I'll come back for you later.
Shall we?
I just love this vision of all of us walking casually down the street and Nimby just holding up a dress stomping.
I'll pull the cart.
The what?
I'll pull
wheelbarrow.
the wheelbarrow of the cart. Yeah, of the books. I'm gonna put the. Where are we putting the books? I'm not taking this to the theatre.
We can take them back to
Babbit?
the
Babbit.
Babbit.
All right.
Store them in my room.
Let's do that. We'll go to the Babbling Babbit, store the books, and then we'll go to the theatre.
Woo! Woo! Should
Well-
we get the sweet treat?
Oh,
Ah!
yeah.
Sweet treat!
Amazing. You can go get the sweet treat and take it back to Papa before the theatre. You saw plenty of time.
Papa! Don't I look nice?
You do look nice.
Thank you, Papa.
You look very pretty.
Thank you.
Cute.
Hand it over.
Did you get one for yourself as well? Cinnamon scroll?
Oh, I didn't.
I have cinnamon all over my face.
Oh, I didn't.
Do you want to share?
Nah, it's all good.
No? Okay.
No,
And
it's
you
all, it's
bought
all
it
yours.
because I have it.
I had to fight Nimothy off of that one.
It was very good.
We're going to the theatre tonight. Would you like to join?
I have not been to the theatre in such a long time.
Come join.
That would be very nice.
Oh.
Rap musical.
A day out with the fam.
Great. Let's go.
So,
Night
tickets were 5 gold each.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
now only
no.
have 4
I
gold.
don't have any money.
You're
got
gonna give
No,
it
no,
free
no, no, no,
as-
no.
as-
I let Papa pay.
Oh, Papa, are you sure?
My pleasure.
That's great.
Papa.
Thanks.
Thanks, Papa.
Anything for my 4 children and Brothe.
Wow. The theatre. Here we are.
Anyway, we will get back to that after a break.
Ah, cool.
Good day, wonderful viewers of Roll for Roll. My name is Riordan Carey, and I had the absolute pleasure of working with the team this season to bring new Hillguard to life with a little bit of cartography. So after receiving some lovely lore from Jordan, I was able to set about drawing the map so that I could incorporate his world building and bring it really into the aesthetic that he'd created so that it looked like something that could have been drawn up by the Hawkview Institute themselves. If you were looking for tabletop maps for your RPGs, for books, any other art that you need done, follow me along on Instagram, TikTok and YouTube. all under Riordan James Carey, and reach out and we'll see what we can do. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the season.
So. Not yet. Not yet.
Oh, now?
Now, what? Hi, welcome back.
Oh, wait.
So.
Still not working.
Technically, I know, Taine, you told me that you were doing something. You had a few hours before the theatre. During that time, if you want to take a short rest, you're more than welcome to. But Taine, you said you wanted to do something during that time before the theatre.
Yeah, Brothe wants to, back at the Babbling Babbit where we've all met, he's gonna pass the books off to Garrus. Here's yours. He's gonna go up to the room that obviously he's paying for, whatever, the room that we're in. He's gonna... No, he's gonna sit in the, more of the waiting, where people would have their drinks and meals. He's gonna find a table, open up the book of his mentors, and he's gonna start, dissecting it a bit more, actually understanding what's in this and how to categorize it if there's not one already.
Yeah.
He's gonna spend, 2 hours on it.
Sure, roll me an Arcana check.
Oh, great. I'm good at those. Something like that. Maybe 1.5. A natural 1. You should have seen him bounce.
Alright, for a total of?
A total of 7.
7?
That's terrible. That's terrible.
I mean, it's 2 hours. This is your first time properly sitting down and alright, I'm gonna have a look at it.
He wants to get up and move. He doesn't want to sit down and read.
Yeah.
Force himself to do this.
So, you make some progress through it, but when I say some progress, you sort of get halfway through the introduction.
Yeah, that's it. You go reread it.
So, progress is progress. But alas, you've run out of time. It's time for the theatre.
The hustle and bustle of the Babbling Babbit distracted you.
Well, there is no hustle and bustle, because the Babbling Babbit
that's
has to
true.
close its doors tonight.
Then what's all that ambience?
That ambience is the theatre, which you are now at.
Yay!
Wow, look, that was
Oh my
quick.
goodness, the power of ambience.
I like to think that Kit now has a high collar kind of thing, has a metal attachment to around his neck. I'm like, this is what I've got.
Hilda is wearing a yellow sundress with little yellow flowers on it.
Brothe does not have his shield and does not have his chainmail because the chainmail makes noise. But he is wearing. He's kept any leathery bits that he can keep, but he's wearing more of a traveler's outfit. Yeah. What it looks like. It's blue. It's a shirt, button up. It's got the pirate lace at the front, but simple trousers and the adventuring boots. He still took his backpack though.
Nimophy saw someone with red lipstick on, and so she punched herself in the face to draw some blood. And
Garrus is wearing his fancy bought attire. The maroon dress shirt is tastefully still unbuttoned to show some clavicle.
We love that.
Yeah.
I'm showing the beginnings of my ooh la la.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Just my next.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm terrified of when you find out the eyeshadow.
that's what they used to do. They used to pick their fingers and put it on their cheeks.
Huh. I did not know that.
Too spooky.
Yum.
Yum.
Sick.
Anyway, you're at the theatre. Papa is with you.
Oh yeah.
Papa is always with us.
Papa.
He's wearing a suit that looks like it's from the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's big.
Yeah. He's gone. He's got the tickets.
Thanks, Papa.
Good on him.
Thank you, Papa.
What sorts of folk are attending tonight's show? Is there a wide range of people, or is it kind of? Is it has the show been obviously that lovely employee at the tailor store, Vladimir said that there had been issues the previous few nights. So is this night a little bit busier than normal because they're trying to shove all of those people in as well?
It is a little bit busier. well, you don't really know if it's busier than normal.
Yeah.
But it is quite busy and packed. So, Nimothy, as opposed to being in the city where it's crowded, in here, you're in a large, like, sort of foyer area, but it is very crowded and packed.
Shoulder.
Yeah.
It doesn't
You
help
can-
that you're small.
You can also see that Garrus is visibly like just uncomfortable. Like
Yeah.
does not know where to put his hands, he just is like, what do I do?
Brothe is like, whoa, look up there, look at the chandelier, that's cool. Alright,
It is tight.
there's a lot of people in here. Don't worry, I'll make some room for you. He just like, just takes a few steps forward and says, Garrus, if you stand there, and we're making more of
Where?
like a circle
Where?
for our small folk.
Okay, sure.
Just stand over, to my
Opposite
right.
you.
Hilda, you are the opposite of Garrus.
Okay.
And we're kind of making like a little triangular,
We can. Thank you.
so that you're both in the center and we look down at the air, talk, chat to you.
Yes. It's not great when people can't see you.
Yeah.
I think I've been
Yes.
kicked in the gut a few times. I don't even have a gut.
You just have to stomp on their feet back.
They
I'll
wouldn't
keep that in mind.
They wouldn't know, I guess.
Now I'm learning from you.
Yes. Mentor.
You then hear some ushers directing people that the door's now open. They can go take people can start taking their seats.
Ooh, exciting.
Nice. Let's take seats.
Can we just like wait a few
No,
moments?
that's not what I meant then.
I don't.
No, we do not take the seats.
Put it down.
I just don't want to be squished through those doorways just yet.
We
Can
can
we wait
wait.
for everyone else to sit first?
Do we know where we're... Are we at the front, Hilda?
Let's look at our tickets. Do we have assigned
Papa?
seats?
Is it assigned
Where are we
seats,
sitting,
general
Papa?
admission?
It is assigned seats. I think you guys aren't.
Are we at the balcony?
You're not quite at the balcony, but you're sort of like below where the balcony is.
Oh, yeah.
Right at the back on the first floor.
Back of the back of the
That's
stalls.
I'm picturing it now.
You did
Too
get
back.
your tickets pretty late, and like
Yeah,
a lot of
that's
people from previous shows have had to be pushed into this
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
which already probably was decently full.
Did we manage to get 6 seats all in a row?
That's crazy. Go on, roll for it.
Or is it more like 3 and 3?
That's like very middle of the road, so it's I think like a 2 and a 4. So it's however you wish to spread yourselves out.
Am I gonna sit with my papa?
It's
Yeah,
Garrus
you
and
can
Brothe.
sit with your papa.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit and like not be able to see anything, but then
Well, this is a world in which gnomes, halflings, and just in general small folk exist. So they will have like compensation. Like they'll have like little booster seats.
Booster seat over here.
for
Thank
me,
you.
or for you.
Can we get 2? One for you, Nim. One for me.
You guys are given booster seats.
One for kid as well.
My feet are just like.
Now, this is also a world in which people with tails exist. Does the seating have a tail hole
No.
at the back?
Yes.
Well, no, because everyone's tails are different shapes and sizes, and like
Yeah, that's a lot.
you don't want their tails to like get stuck.
Yes, that's true.
So you just it's
I just crush my tail.
look, it's the sacrifice you make for being hot.
Yeah.
You just have to like your tail has to sort of like just swing around to the side.
It like comes and swings over my shoulders. And then-
Aww. Wait.
I was wondering what that was gonna be. That's so funny.
Anyway.
The theatre.
I'm gonna get cozy.
Cool. And you guys settle down into your seats. Kit and Papa are sort of like a couple rows more forward and like off to the other side. Like sort of like on the left side of the theatre looking across. The rest of you are then sort of not dead center, but a little bit to the right, up the back.
Okay.
We're looking over.
Hi. Hello.
Mentor, hi Papa.
It's a pretty big theatre. There are like balconies, seats, and like boxes along the sides in which you can see people in. There's like a beautiful chandelier letting off this like warm glow to the entire place. And currently there are these heavy red curtains that are currently blocking off, like the stage.
I think Nimothy doesn't understand theatre etiquette, so he's like, "Hi, Papa! Hi!"
Papa is waving back to you.
I'm not stopping it. I like it.
You do. You notice your passive perception, and then probably Hilda as well, because you'd also be very aware of that.
16.
That there are people who sort of feel uncomfortable and are very judging of Nim.
Those people from the out there. Actually.
Who let them
Yeah, my passive perception's 13, so I've probably noticed a few people.
Yeah, especially being someone who is in the sort of performing arts.
It's your friend.
Catch up later.
If a fan come up to me and say, "Can I get an autograph? Can I get an autograph? Hilda, please."
I think Garrison obviously notices that the people are uncomfortable, but he doesn't.
No,
he doesn't
you wouldn't
make
know
the
why.
connection of why.
Where does it begin?
It's at that moment that you see the chandelier somehow seem to dim.
I was waiting for Phantom of the Opera.
The chandelier dropped. You know it's starting.
And you hear, you then see someone come out in front
Good
of
for them.
the you see someone come out. In
I
front,
love this show!
in front of the curtain, as the light begins to dim.
That's an actor.
You then see this spotlight come over them. They're there in this the top half of it almost looks like a suit. There's like large high shoulders, but it transitions into sort of like this flowing dress. And they've got this sort of like a masquerade almost mask on that like covers most of their face. And their hair is sort of long and braided, and they announce booming throughout the space. Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show. We know many of you have been eagerly awaiting this famous story, and we cannot wait to present it to you. A tale of love, a tale of sacrifice and danger, and, well, can't tell you too much, for that would spoil the show. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy tonight's performance.
Oh, is it done? No.
Is that it?
And with that, you hear most people go a lot more quiet. That spotlight seems to disappear. The curtains open.
Nice. Creature. What bloody thing did we see?
And the stage open, and you did see
A kobold found.
yeah. I was gonna say someone just what a great sound set. Anyway, it did open with from where you are, like you can only kind of see them. This is hilarious. You see this small kobold, this like little lizard man almost, sort of like more of like a dog-like snout. They've got like this makeup on their face, and they've sort of got like a very frilly collar. Oh, that's fun. They've got this frilly collar, who sort of begins introducing you to this world. And so the play begins to
Introduction done. No.
And
Jeez, loud. Oh, the rap musical's starting.
The rap.
And again, it is a rap musical.
Two households.
Sort of. The story basically starts. You're introduced to the main character, Marianne, who is set to be married to this lovely gentleman called Damien.
Write that down.
The first song shows how much they love for each other, but also that you can tell from Marianne that she is nervous about this. For she doesn't really get along with the rest of his family, and as much as she has this love for him, there's this hesitation towards the end of the song. Then it goes into her solo, her I Want song, and just goes into just the sickest rap. It goes hard.
Oh my god. I gotta take some notes.
And then from there, at the end of that song, she runs away that night. She runs away into the forest, where she meets someone. And there, you see this tall elven man walk out. They seem way taller than they should be compared to Marianne's character. But then you realize that it's like the shoes, they're basically in these tall platforms to make them seem larger than life. And through the song, the duet, you discover that they're an archfey, and then they begin to fall in love. Well, that's what it seems. Then we come back to Damien, and he's setting out to look for her, and there's a bunch of drama and conflict, and misunderstanding. You know, it's going back and forth.
It's funny.
And then, as we're nearing the end of the show, right, the dramatic conflict, Damien has confronted this archfey,
Get him!
who, as we find out, had been manipulating Marianne.
No, he didn't.
I knew it. I knew it.
And you remember from some of the songs, there were some of the things he was saying, some inconsistencies in some of the rhymes from Marianne. And you're like, oh my god. He was doing some Fey magic.
She was charmed.
And then there's this epic fight, which is like, along with the choreography of like, they've got swords and there are these special effects through magic. But while they're doing that, they're also managing a rap battle, and like the moves are like going with the ebb and the flow, and it's thrilling and engaging. And so much for sitting back and relaxing. You're at the front of your seat, engaged.
I'm locked in.
And then just as Damien is about to slay the archfey, Marianne steps up and begs him not to do it. No. That he would be no better than the archfey. You see Damien consider. The rest of the stage dims, and he goes into this soliloquy. And at the end of it, he goes to kill the archfey, because he cannot know if Marianne is being manipulated in this moment. He can't tell. And he goes to do it. So the lights come back up, and he goes to swing his sword, when suddenly, you guys hear a crash, and you look up, and the chandelier. Suddenly the house lights come up, and everyone starts screaming as the chandelier has fallen, and everyone begins to panic and run.
What
What a show! Oh my god! How incredible!
Big finale!
Oh my god! All the shows like this,
coming.
I am in a thrall!
I think I love the theater.
Wow! Why is everyone yelling? Do people usually yell like this?
No.
Hey! Everyone!
I don't think that was part of the show, guys. Let's get out of here.
Papa's like, we should get out of here.
What's happening?
Brothe is gonna get up. He's gonna stand up from his seat and he's gonna start making his way over the chairs, leaping, and he's gonna make his way to the stage.
Yeah.
Can I kind of see where the chandelier is connected and see if I can like trace down if it was like where if it was tempered with or like.
Give me a perception check.
Can I look at where the actors are going, or where the actors are? Are they okay?
The actors seem okay. They just seem a little shook and sort of like,
So it's fallen
going back
into
to them.
the audience?
Yeah.
Or,
Like as you're jumping across, you see there are people that are hurt.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Sort of going like your eyes focus. And it doesn't seem like there was any manual tampering, but you do see that like where it was like held up by a sort of like it was like hooked on by this chain that seems as if it's sort of like this latch thing that holds it there. It's as if the latch has just like come unlocked.
As Brothe is jumping over. Nim, I need your help to lift this.
Let's go.
Okay. Let's go.
Oh, I can help. I go over in my little sundress.
Excuse me. I'm just like pushing people out of the way.
Yeah,
I'm gonna grab.
There are archers as well who are like trying to help people.
I'm gonna hold on to the chandelier and I'm just gonna lift.
And I'm gonna go on the other side and I'm gonna lift.
Yeah, give me some athletics checks.
Hilda's gonna check on the people to see if they're okay.
Give me a medicine check.
Ooh, nice. I got a 19.
19. Yeah, with the two of you, you're able to sort of lift it up and like help people get out. You're not really able to move it because it's fallen over the audience things. You don't really have the ability to get anywhere. But you're able to hold it up to like pull people out.
I got a 7 with medicine.
A 7. There's just a lot.
Yeah, there's like dust around, or like.
Yeah, I mean, like there's more so a lot of people.
There'd be glass.
That it's just it's like it frantic.
Careful of the glass. Yeah, I should also help pull people out.
Yeah. It does look as if at least one person may not be with us anymore. They were sort of in the seat directly below it.
Garrus, can you enlarge me again?
I can't.
You can't, damn.
You're still managing to get everyone out.
Yeah, for sure, but we are holding them.
I need to rest. I can't do that.
Alright.
It's like there's no one under the chandelier.
Okay, good. Then we're gonna place it down.
Okay.
Slowly. Making sure all the bodies,
Yeah.
all people are out.
Can I check the body of the person who did not make it for anything that might make them potentially a target of an attack? Or is it just chance that they were sitting under a chandelier?
Give me an insight check.
What is my insight?
What do we do? Where do we go?
12.
There's nothing you can tell just by looking at them that seems
What's left of them?
Can I turn my magic awareness on and see if I can sense a presence of concentrated magic, ideally up near where the latch was?
What's
Is
the
there a
range on your...
spell? 60 feet.
So the ceiling is a lot higher than that.
Dang, okay.
We're gonna get you up.
What if we...
But I will let you make an Arcana check.
Okay. Before I turn the magic on, or turn it on in there?
Well, I'd say as a part of that, as you're looking around, you can make an Arcana check.
Not very good. 4.
4?
Yeah. Good. Great.
Okay.
Could I determine that if the latch seems like you need to be up there to have unlocked it?
With your perception check, yes. And like what you could see is that it doesn't look like it's been broken or anything. It just looks like it came unlocked.
So, Probably a mage hand.
You can give me an Arcana check.
Can I assist?
Or a very, very small
Oh,
lockpicker.
brilliant.
Yeah, I'll say you can assist.
Assist me.
It's not much better. That's where's my Arcana? +5. It's 13.
Hard to tell. It could have been.
Hmm.
There wouldn't be any evidence of that. But your brain's not really coming up with anything else.
So what? Someone could have been up there?
I mean, I think someone would have seen someone, or would have seen someone jump off. But
It did happen right at the climax of the show. Everybody's eyes would have been on the stage.
One of the ushers who's currently helping one of the injured persons turns to you all and goes, it wasn't just any someone. It's that darn ghost.
The what?
Ghost.
Ghost? What do you mean ghost? Like,
Haven't you heard about all the problems that have been going on during rehearsals?
well, we've heard that there have been many cancellations and delays.
I just kind of assumed the cast got sick.
No, there's this darn ghost that keeps causing issues. None of us know exactly what the cause is, but we know that it seems to be writing letters to the people who run this place.
Ghosts writing letters.
Doesn't seem to be happy with some of the things that they've been doing with the show. But they're trying to get us to rewrite this story because they don't like the ending. But, it's a classic and... I don't know. They decided to take a gamble on tonight.
How does the show end?
Well, the show ends with Damien killing the Archfey and, sort of a bittersweet ending. It comes up to interpretation whether Marianne was under the spell or not, and often it's up to how the actor decides to interpret it, whether they decide to have Marianne not actually wanting him to kill the Archfey, or whether it's being very thankful towards him.
Brothe started climbing the rake to get up.
Oh, no, you can't do that!
Good luck, mate.
You could make a pretty high... I think the climbing up isn't the problem. It's the fact that where the chandelier is,
Yeah, right.
like, you're basically having to climb along, like, the ceiling.
Oh,
So, I'm gonna say you're gonna have to do an acrobatics check to
oh
get there,
gosh, what?
and you don't want to fall.
Remember, very high ceiling.
I rolled in that one.
Oh my god.
Let me double check how high I made the ceiling.
Hilda, got any healing left?
We turn around.
Of course
Alright. Where's Brothe?
I've got it!
I just, in a cartoon style,
Okay.
just point up with my tail, like.
Definitely grab onto your arm.
Yeah! Ha! Oh, gosh.
Wait, how high did you say the range of your radius was?
60 feet.
Alright, so it has to be higher than 60.
Higher than
Gotcha.
60 feet.
Guys, I'm gonna figure out who did this!
So I'm gonna
How high is 60 feet?
search how high a
Yeah,
classical theatre ceiling is.
yeah. Go for it. I'm thinking maybe just saying 90 feet.
Very high.
I'm not the brightest in the block.
Stand by.
Oh, okay, that's not as high as I thought it was going to be. 60 feet's only like 18 meters.
Oh yeah, no.
Bum, 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 bum.
I feel like a
5,
theatre could be as much as like...
4, 3.
Yeah.
Can't find anything? Cool. It's 90 feet. 5, 10,
What's that even?
15, 20. Oh wait, how much health do you have?
27 meters.
Oh, yeah.
You take. Alright, so first of all, you're sort of trying to climb along the ceiling. There's not much like rigging. I don't think.
Can
that's
I
the
try
right
and catch him?
word. We'll get to that. So like you're sort of like trying to like hold yourself onto like the sort of arched beams that like
Yeah.
to the roof,
I'll get up to the rigging.
like crawling over there.
Strong.
And then you realize, oh, I sort of have to leap across to the next one because nothing that goes there. So you try, and you miss.
Whoops.
And you watch as Brothe suddenly starts falling 90 feet.
Can I go and try and catch him?
No.
You can give me, just a dexterity check.
Okay, just a flat dexterity.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Alright.
Is that the gnome?
I will say, because like you are quite strong, I'll say you can halve that will halve the
Half
damage
it?
for it.
Okay, good.
Yes.
That's
So instead of
so
25
cool.
points damage, you take 12.
Great! I would have lived either way. But that's good to know.
As in for you go, sort of leap up, catch him, and like, you still like fall and like hit the side on like a chair.
Don't ask! I just thought I could follow the ghost.
Oh,
Just gonna cast healing word.
Great.
You shall get.
Right, well,
5 points back.
I'll reach deep into my archives to see what I can think of about ghosts, I guess.
Sure. Give me a religion check.
Wait,
I don't know a thing about ghosts.
Here it is. Oh, well, 7. Okay. 23.
23. With the 23, that the reason that a soul wouldn't pass on to the afterlife is because they'd have some unfinished business. This can often take a number of forms, but the most basic one is just your ordinary ghost. It's sort of like an echo of the soul that remains on the plane until it can finish its business, whatever that may be. Some ghosts end up being more malicious, depending on how they died, what their unfinished business is, where they died, the nature of the person.
Alright. Okay. Ghost. Where does a ghost hide?
Look, if you want, this is the same usher.
Sorry about that.
If you want my opinion on it,
Yeah. Alright, chat. Who do we chat to?
the lead actress. Have you seen her mother? Ben, she's the one behind this,
I haven't seen her mother.
trying to make her daughter famous.
What's her name? The lead actress. I'm so sorry.
Colleen.
Who?
She played Marianne.
Colleen. Colleen.
Colleen.
Do you know where she lives? If not, that's fine.
Should be
I mean, we
Is she
should
not
backstage.
right
The
there?
actors should be backstage. Let's go.
What? Sorry, did you say what was that about her mother?
Her mother. I'm pretty sure this is all just some plot, some hoax to draw attention to
Somebody
her daughter.
died.
Crazy.
I know.
So not a ghost, or they're working together. Wait.
That would be weird.
Look, personally, I don't think it's a ghost.
A ghost
But that's what
hired
everyone's
by
been
Colleen's mother.
A ghost? Real? Well,
I don't know. But a chandelier just fell from the ceiling.
Brothe is headed to the backstage.
Yeah.
To the green room.
You can certainly do that.
He's kind of like, he's jogging there.
Yeah. So dragging up onto the stage, the
Just
curtains by this
can you
point have
jog?
closed.
Yeah.
You just fell 90 feet.
I want you to know,
I caught
my max is 26, and I'm back at 24.
You would have been on 1 hit point.
Yeah. I'm back at 24. I'm fine. Just maybe a bruise the next day.
Jeez.
Hilda will follow, bro.
Yeah. Alright, so you guys are going onto the stage?
Yeah.
And then
Yes,
backstage?
yeah.
Let's go backstage.
Uh,
Show us the dressing rooms.
I've always wanted to be on the stage before. Gotta focus.
Why are there so many curtains that lead to nowhere?
You can see that there are like a number of people who are like sort of like not really resetting or like packing up the stage, but like there's like a bunch of people like managing the props and making sure everything's okay, and like there's so much like chatter of like you keep hearing the ghosts being mentioned.
I'm looking for the green room.
Give me a persuasion check because you're not meant to be back here.
I feel like if I said it with enough confidence. Oh god, I'm rolling low. 5 plus 7.
5 plus 7.
Yeah, which is
12.
12. Terrible.
They don't tell you directly, but they point you towards like there's like a little map of basically the opera itself, which shows you the backstage stuff.
Which level is that on? Oh, we gotta go up the stairs.
Gonna go up the
Yeah.
stairs, back up the front. Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got the dancers' rooms. You've got the singers' rooms. And
Would that be
are you looking specifically for Colleen's room?
Yeah. Or anyone that could direct me to her room.
Yeah. Someone give me either an investigation or persuasion check. Investigation is for figuring it out on your own. Persuasion is for asking people.
I can do another persuasion. Are you sure about that?
Can hit it
Yeah.
with investigation.
With a 10 plus 7, 17.
Cocked. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
that's good. That's a 28.
Cool. So Kit's already leading you the way. But
Great.
you're asking people on the way.
Yeah. It's this way, right? Yeah, fantastic.
I'm just following signs that says dressing room.
Hilda, it's this way, come
So
on!
are we assuming we're going to have to change the ending of the play?
Let's go, no time, think!
No, we have to think before time is up.
So the door's currently closed.
Ooh,
Or knock.
Dunk, 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 dunk.
Is it unlocked?
Yeah, that's all.
Dum dum dum.
Well, no, it probably would be locked because
Okay. Dunk, 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 dunk.
you knock on the door, and like you can sort of, with your passive perception, you can faintly hear murmuring inside, which then stops. And then you see the lead actor who played Damien comes out, sort of like the armor that he's wearing in the final scene's been taken off, and he's also taken off like the sort of like coat that he normally wears, and sort of comes out and says, I'm sorry, but
Congratulations, thank you. Walks on in.
he's gonna try and stop you from walking on in.
Alrighty. Am I athletics?
Athletics. Or acrobatics if you want to try and dodge him.
16.
16.
Yeah.
Why'd you roll the same? 14 plus 2 is 16 as well.
Uh,
So you sort of like get
Weight out
half
strength.
like you sort of like start to push past and he like sort of says, I am
is
very
he still stopping me?
yeah,
Bait and switch. Get him out of there. Gunk, gunk.
sure. Colleen is in the middle of getting changed.
That's fine. Hello. Hi. Hello.
She immediately like throws on like a
I'm so sorry.
gown
Lots
thing.
of nudity today.
I don't know why. Anyway,
I just look up at the guy playing Damien. I'm like, I'm so sorry. He's very new. You did a fantastic job.
hey bro,
Yeah?
Colleen is not taking autographs right now.
I don't want
There
an
was a-
autograph. There's a ghost. We needed to get it sorted.
Maybe a girl.
Maybe a ghost. He's just not looking up. He's looking up.
Yeah, I mean she's put on a dressing gown.
Oh, hey.
You can see that Colleen has like the makeup she was wearing is like tears are down her face.
Are you okay?
Not really.
No? Would you like a hug?
No.
No, that's fine too. So we're trying to get this sorted. Don't know why. I think it's fun in a way. Someone has perished, and in short, what I
This is embarrassing.
it's not your fault. What I'm asking is, I think what I'm asking is,
Let him simmer. Let him simmer.
let me smell. I'll cook. We want to help fix the problem.
You probably should have just started with that, buddy. Hi, I'm Garrus. Chickens, or whatever they say.
I believe. Wait, nothing.
How do you intend to fix the problem?
So, Kit, a mother was mentioned. What do I say? I don't know. I'm a little stuck here.
Hi. Sorry. I shouldn't call you Damien. What's your name?
Colleen.
Marianne.
Sorry, Damien.
I'm still at the door. I have not barged my way in.
My name is Raphael.
Raphael.
Ooh.
Nice to meet you. My name is Kit B. Ash. I'm from the Hawkview Institute of Runes and Relics. I'm also like part-time detective.
Yeah!
Part-time robot boy detective.
You need a fedora.
Right.
That was
Okay.
And obviously it's a very big tragedy.
We need to stop making puns. People have died.
That is happening here. Look, Miss Colleen,
Yes.
I'm very sorry that this has happened. Is this opening night?
Yes. This is my. This is like meant to be my big break.
Well, something broke.
Oh
Gareth,
my
shut up!
God.
Shut up!
Sorry.
I apologize that I barged in. Look, I can't speak for the others.
And that's. I'm sorry. We're here because we love theater. You guys did such a great show, and it'd be a shame to see it go to waste. So, we've heard that it could be a ghost, but there are some
Rumors.
So tell us about your mother.
What about her?
What's she like? Is she here tonight?
Well, no, my mother died when I was born.
Ghost.
My father, then, remarried, to someone called Lisa. She basically raised me. Like my mother. But then my father died a couple of years ago. Wasn't really able to perform much after that. This is my first proper show since then. What about them?
There are some rumors that we heard mother. Maybe it's your stepmother, but that they might be trying to make a spectacle of your debut by breaking a chandelier.
No, that is not true. She's not the one behind this.
Do you have an idea?
I don't know, everyone's saying it's the ghost.
Could it still be a ghost?
What have been the other things that have happened?
We heard that rehearsals had been going terribly. Why? Or cancelled or whatever.
Well, I don't know exactly. The owners of this place, they receive letters from the ghost who tells them whether they're happy about what's going on or not. Then they try to appease said ghost. During rehearsals, it was a matter of...
How do you appease a ghost?
How does a ghost write a letter?
That's a great question. Who's it signed by? Anonymous?
Ghost paper.
No, that's too far fetched.
By
Don't be
G...
silly, Gareth. Pardon?
By TG.
TG.
The theatre ghost.
What?
Well, we've got a wise guy ghost in our hands now.
TG.
Does anyone know
Can't
TG?
be theatre ghost.
Theatre ghost. It makes sense, guys!
It doesn't make sense at
Yeah.
all, and I'm an idiot.
Who are the others?
What
TG.
exactly were those demands?
Hold up.
Total Girl magazine. No.
The Arch. Who played the Archfey? Sorry, may I ask? Who's playing the Archfey?
They're played by, Elmrond?
Damn it. I was looking for a TG.
TG. Who's writing you letters?
Oh.
that letter you got.
Yeah.
Oh, this letter? But wouldn't be from a ghost, would it?
No, but maybe it's from a TG.
Could be from a TG. I feel like we've stretched.
I don't think a ghost
Ghost
wrote
is
this
like
letter
coming
for me.
after like
Hey,
every
look,
form of
you got a
authority.
letter. They
Or-
got a letter. I'm just saying.
Was the director here tonight?
Yes.
Opening night?
Who's the director?
Yeah. I'm sorry, we're trying not to be so scary.
Um,
We're trying to figure it out.
Crossing your arms doesn't help, Brothe.
He puts his arms on his hips.
but as for what the ghost had been doing, it was mostly things like falling curtains, moving of props, things breaking, things going wrong.
Things going wrong. Things.
I actually wasn't originally meant to be the lead. I
Oh
was-
no way! Really?
Um,
You did great.
thank you.
That
Who was?
rap was phenomenal, by the way.
And who was?
Her name is Gunloader. Gunloader Goldfinger. She's a famous Goldfinger. Goldfinder. Jesus. Can't read.
Gunloader?
Gunloader.
Gunloader Goldfinder.
Would Hilda know that name?
Yes. Famous singer. Singer and performer.
And where's she now?
She fell ill. The ghost apparently wasn't a fan. Didn't think they were right for it.
Well,
Maybe
I got a
TG just
thing or
does
two
stand
with
for
this
the
ghost.
dose.
I am a very big fan of it.
Do you have one of the letters on you right now? Who has one of the letters? Could
That would be Armin and Furman. They're the managers.
managers. Where are the Raphael? Do you know where they would be right now?
Probably trying to probably out the front, trying to appease people, make sure everything's okay.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a letter. I'm gonna read it and see if there's anything more to it.
Okay.
Hilda, please come with me.
I'll come with
Thank you. Off we go.
Alright, and off you go. Is there anything you guys are going to do in the meantime?
No, I know this must seem weird. You're an actor, but apparently we are the main characters and must know all this information. So thank you so much for sharing.
That's okay. I don't know what that means. Unless you're...
It was a funny joke.
Were you referring to the famous line from that famous play where they're like, all the world's a stage? All the men and women merely players?
Wow, that's
She knows it
beautiful.
so well.
That's beautiful.
Who wrote that?
Some guy.
Some...
Never heard of him.
Some guy, was it like...
We should organise a
Stirpike?
refund for Papa.
I think we solve this mystery. They're gonna give us money, and it's gonna be great.
Sold. Let's go.
Anyway, we'll solve your problem so
Thank
that
you.
there's no more problems. You have a successful season.
Thank you. I
Use
really
my
think I'm
business
gonna
card.
Robo Boy Detective. Stage managers. Looking for them.
Who looks
Like stage manager,
manager-y.
wearing all theatre blacks, headset.
Yeah, there's someone backstage. They don't have a headset on.
No, I know. Just
But they've got a
sending
clipboard and they're
so-
sort of like basically organising all the stagehands.
The classic clipboard.
Taine forgot the name of the stagehands. What did you say, Jordan?
Almond.
I don't.
Thank you.
Oh no, the managers. Oh, sorry, they're the people who run the place as well.
No, I'm looking for the managers with the letters.
Yeah, they'd be out the
Yeah.
front.
At the front,
Yeah.
that's where I'm going. Cool.
Um,
Almond.
Almond.
Almond?
Yeah.
And
Armando.
there you see sort of like there are. You know, the people have been sort of brought out and like have injuries being tended to.
Mm-hmm.
You can see some doctors have been brought in and it's sort of like tending to them. And you see basically these two human men, probably in their late 50s, dressed in formal attire.
Human, as we call them.
Are currently sort of like addressing people and like trying to like calm them down and like, you know, say that trying to basically manage the situation. It's damage control.
Damage control. I'm gonna walk straight up to one of them.
Yes, sir. I'm very if you're after a refund, we'll do our.
No, not at all. It's all good. I need to ask one thing. This is Hilda LeFou, as you may know or may not know. That's fine. You should know. And more importantly, my name is Brothe. I'm part of the detective squad at the Ruins and Relics Hawkview Institution. Shows a badge.
Yes. What are you after?
Apparently, the theatre ghost has been sending you letters. May I have a look at one of these letters, please? We have been investigating. My colleague, Kit B. Ash, has been talking to the cast right now.
We have a matter to attend to, sort of addressing the rest of the people.
There is no ghost.
There is no ghost.
There is no ghost.
We will be with you all soon. Follow me. They sort of take you up to their
Yes.
main office. They're like, so what is it you said you do again?
Yeah, Brothe, what do you do?
Well, Hilda, this is my my apprentice.
Yeah,
And more so, what we do here is we ensure that any scriptures of any important supernatural area, we look over to ensure that nothing can affect, obviously, an establishment such as this theatre.
yes, I'm very passionate about this sort of stuff. As a person who has had her performances sabotaged, I would hate for you to suffer such a fate as well.
Yes.
We will get to the bottom of this.
All I need to do is to take one letter for evidence. I can even look at it now, could be handed back.
We'd rather you didn't take it.
Oh, I don't
away.
have to take it, that's so chill.
We can write notes.
And they sort of take you into a room, sort of close the door, and they're like,
We could get stabbed, guys.
so, just so that you're aware, we were informed by the previous managers of this entity.
Of this entity. And this ghost, my last name being Dustspeaker, I do talk to the spirits of the past.
Well, hopefully you can help rid us of this mess. Sort of looks around, hoping, like as if someone might be hearing. We only became the managers last month. I don't know, we thought we could, you know, help build the theatre back up.
Must say, before the incident, the show was spot on.
We know. They had,
Humble.
the ghost had wanted us to change the ending.
Why is that?
No, apparently they
Didn't
felt the Archfey would be a better suitor for.
Okay, what a follow-up question. Just between us gals,
I'm the only gal here.
is that what they say? Anyway, was the Archfey Charming the main lead? The actress? Oh, you know, the actress's character.
You mean at the very end of the play?
Up to interpretation.
It was a lot to interpretation, but I want to know the definite answer here.
We both have opposite answers.
Right, I see.
You'd have to ask Colleen what her
Thought is.
her interpretation of it is, but also it is art. Interpret it however you wish.
No, for sure. I think I was just asking in the sense of enchantment, magic, you know, should not be viewed as something that one should do to other people without consent.
Hope
That's
you
all I was asking for.
Look, they go and start getting on a letter. If you can get rid of this ghost, as they call it, we'd be very grateful. An incident such as this, the Dawn Guard is certainly going to ask us to close down if we can't get this sorted.
Especially
That would be terrible. We will try and get this
I've already heard them closing down all the businesses in Old Town earlier today.
Yeah, correct. He's just kind of waiting for the letter.
Right. Which letter are they gonna give you? That is the question that is on everybody's mind. You know what? They're gonna give you the first letter they received.
Oh, okay.
I don't have any physical props.
No, that's fine.
Why is that, Jordan?
No, I'm just
Unprepared.
so unprepared. I'm sorry.
makeshift paper.
You see in this very cursive red writing.
Oh, no. Darn, I hate cursive.
Cursive, easy.
It reads. Let me put on a ghostly voice. Dear new managers, I welcome you to your new job. I hope you have a gratifying experience working with me in the future. The previous managers surely told you about me and my little requests, such as leaving box 5 empty for my use each night. Kind regards. Regards. Kind regards.
I love gold.
TG. T.D.
Now, concerns itself TG.
Okay.
Who are you?
It's like
These
the
guys.
Zodiac killer.
So,
This guy seems like a piece of work.
Brothe has an ability that he can read. Eyes of the Runekeeper. He
Yeah.
can read any sort of writing. Now,
Helpful
from
for
that-
cursive.
Hilda would not have
They
read that.
come off the page and turns to the print.
What I'm asking is, through that ability, are these words written on the paper supernatural, magic, or...
Give me an investigation check.
Gosh, okay.
Boy, I can't wait to get my hands on this.
I'll say
Arcana?
at advantage. Because of your eyes of the Runekeeper, I'll give you advantage on that. You described it well.
Did I just roll?
was the
That's the highest one.
You guys have been rolling
Investigation
well
still?
today. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
God.
investigation.
9.
I mean, it looks like it's written on the paper.
Okay, it's written on the paper. The envelope at all?
No envelope,
No envelope.
just on paper.
Just a signature, no stamp, no nothing.
No stamp, no nothing.
Can I have a check to see like what type of character this ghost is? Like his attitude?
Yeah. Give me an insight check.
I mean, my initials are GT, not
19.
TG.
No, nice. That's so much.
19.
19.
This dice.
They seem very up themselves, and as if they feel like they have the status in this relationship. It feels,
Do I risk it?
yeah.
I'll try it. I'm gonna hold the letter up to some light
Mm-hmm.
to see if there's like a, I don't know, maybe a secret message behind it.
You hold it up to the light and you don't see anything.
It's fine. Hey, Hilda.
Mm-hmm. Got
Can
any
you-
ideas?
Can you go back to the rest of our members?
Aye, Captain.
Anyway, back with the rest of the members.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry,
what do I
You had,
tell
you had
them?
another
Hold
thing.
on, I had something.
What do I tell
as
them?
soon as Hilda leaves and starts walking,
What do I tell them?
I've got the letter.
Yeah.
And I book it! I book it out with the letter. I'm gonna get this ticket. Hilda, run!
Easy
I
way.
was like coming back to say, what
Amazing.
should I say? I'm like,
You start running. Do you start running after both as he runs past you?
yeah, I was like,
Alright,
what?
give me acrobatics checks.
This is not.
Because you're gonna have to make your way through the foyer.
This is not it.
This is it. This is fun. Oh my lord.
8. Oh wait, acrobatics.
I got a 4.
11.
11.
Terrible.
You trip over and take a point of damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
At one point.
Oh, I'm good.
But you
Got
do
me
make it.
meathead.
You do make it there.
Kit. Here.
He's holding a letter.
I tried reading it, didn't work. I say
I
everything
tried
it says.
reading it, didn't work.
Yeah, and Kit's just like. So was it the fifth balcony? Was that what it said as well?
Box 5.
Box 5.
Something about box 5. I don't know what a box 5 is.
It's that one.
Has anyone seen a box?
I
I'm
did.
looking for a box, an empty box.
And am I able to determine whether or not it's supernatural writing or is it very like human or man?
Because it's in red.
Yeah. Because you mentioned supernatural, that makes me want to give you the Arcana check, but it'd be very rude to both to have you do Arcana. So I'll let you do investigation.
Supernatural earlier.
I know.
Oh, it's
Like
fine.
my intention was like, oh yeah, I'll do Arcana, but I'm like,
Can I
oh wait,
give
I
him
told
a,
you not.
Can I give him? Can I assist?
He's already got like plus
Yeah, it's fine.
a million to investigation.
Yeah.
Plus a million.
Anyway, 28.
Nice.
It looks like it was written on the paper physically.
Okay.
With your religion check from earlier, you know that ghosts and obviously different types of undead and spirits have different ability to interact with the world. Like ghosts typically have a very limited ability, but different levels of ghosts have more and more ability. You know that he is able to interact with objects from what people have said. But you know, that's like
But that's like shaking things and hitting people.
yeah, as opposed to like calligraphy.
Yeah.
Like it's
That's what I'm saying.
it is immaculate cursive.
This feels man-made. Where'd you get this?
Look.
director's
We got it
room.
from the managers who run this place, and they said I couldn't take it.
Great. Okay, let's go check out box 5 before they catch up, I suppose.
Maybe. Please lead the way.
Cool.
I'm a
You
bit
make your way up
tired.
to box 5. Do.
Sensing the spookiness in box 5.
So you go up to box 5, and in there is a couch and a little ottoman.
Should we turn off?
There's
all
like
the
about
lights?
5 feet gap between each box.
Does anyone? Wait. Sorry. You keep.
That poor woman is still crying.
Yeah. I mean, this is the box.
Is it like? Where is it in the theater? Just to have a visual reference.
Let me look. Let me refer to my map. 07A, box 5.
Hey Jordan.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes.
It's on the right hand. Wait, no, the left hand side of the theater. If you're facing the stage. So it's on like towards stage right,
Yep.
but
That's
we're from audience
so
perspective. Oh, it's audience. It's from the actors. Yeah.
Yeah.
We know. We're all.
Because we're all.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
we're all-
Anyway,
Imagine
I
you're
was-
watching a show.
If you're
I
watching the
was-
show, it's up on the left side, sort of like closest to the stage.
Right, because if I was listening to this, I'd be like,
There is like a
right somewhere.
like it's on like the lower one of like the boxes, and it's like sort of directly supported by like a pillar beneath, as the ones on the bottom are.
Does the box look like it's very like obscured by like other visual angles?
Give me a perception check. Oh. Yeah, give me a perception check.
Not great. 7 plus 4.
I mean, from here you've got a pretty good view of everything.
Okay. Including the chandelier, where it would have been.
Yeah, including the chandelier.
If I were to cast a mage hand as far as I could towards the chandelier, would it reach it?
That is a very good question, which I'll have an answer for you in approximately 5 seconds.
2, 3, 4.
What's the range of mage hand?
30 foot casting, and then you can keep continuing to move it.
Doesn't it disappear after a certain distance from you, maybe?
I don't
Unless.
think so.
Unless-
Oh yeah, vanishes if it's more than 30 feet.
Then no. Mage hand would not reach.
This is an educational podcast.
I think Brothe is more thinking out loud. I don't think he's actually activate. Like he's putting 2 and 2 together, but not doing it himself. He's kind of going. Was anyone sitting here while they were watching the show? Do we know if this was?
I mean, if
Looked
the
out.
managers did their job and kept it clear,
Yeah, right. So
Then we have no.
It doesn't look like
records.
anyone's. Like, just like. What's your passive investigation?
like any popcorn
19.
boxes or something.
Roll me an investigation check with that. But, like, passively looking, it doesn't look like anyone. Oh!
Well, I'm gonna.
No, actually. Yeah, no, give me an investigation check.
That's a dirty 20.
20, yeah. what you find is you sort of look around. It does actually look like there was someone here. So there's like a little indent in the couch.
Is
Slightly.
it still warm? Is there a warm bum print?
With that, I would say at this point, no.
Ghosts can't
been a
make
little
butt
bit.
prints.
Something else you do pick up as you're looking around. You're sort of like walking over a bit and like sort of just like listening to the sound of like the floor. It sounds like the pillar that supports like this part of the box is hollow. Like it like has a different sound as you walk over it. It's like just like below there sounds hollow.
I'm like stepping on one side where it's like not hollow and then stepping back onto where it's hollow.
Yeah.
What have you found, kid?
I think it might be like a trap door or something.
Oh, sorry, it's the pillar that actually goes through
it goes
the
through
box.
Oh.
It's like you sort of knock on it and it's hollow.
Run
That's
into
what I
it. Boom. Oh, that wasn't my head. Where are you? Indoor? Investigate.
I want to look for Hindu.
I'll break it.
I'll say,
And we'll break
like, with the thing, you can tell that there is, but it doesn't seem there's a way to, like, open it. Like with the Day-20, there is, like, a faint, like, line on it. Like, there's no mechanism to open it from this side that you can see with the Day-20
And it's
investigation.
still made of stone, hey?
Heck.
Yeah, what's it made out of? Stone?
Yeah.
I love stone.
This opens from the inside. Hey. Hey, Tim. Can you punch through stone?
I can certainly try.
Can I please make my way downstairs
You can go
to
downstairs.
the bottom of the pillar
Yeah.
to see if there's an access point there?
Can I go to the top?
Hmm?
Can I go to the top of the pillar? Like, to the highest part that would be... that I could still be
Yeah.
around the pillar. I want to go to the highest point. The
Cool.
box
You
above.
have to go into the box above.
Great. I'm going to go to the box above. and
I'll stay
see.
here.
Oh wait, are we?
You
I
go to
thought
the
we
bottom.
were already on the top floor.
No.
We're like,
It's actually on the
one here,
lowest
and there's
of the...
Of the boxes.
Ah, but it's still
above the floor.
above.
There's only like 2 layers of boxes.
Okay, sure.
Where are you going, Hilda?
So I did not sound
shall
like an
stay
idiot
here.
when I was like, I go
No, I
downstairs.
got you. I got you. I got you.
on you. Actually, with the line that's there, can I pull out my dagger or like my thieves' tool to see if I can pry something open? With like my dagger, with like where I can find like where the gap is.
Yeah.
Can I like pry using my dagger to pry something open?
Wait, if you'll give me a moment, I can go back to the cloakroom, grab my backpack. It has my miner's pickaxe in it.
I think you should stay a lookout on the people that might be trying to chase you.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't
How
look
is
like there's
that
anyone
true?
chasing you.
Yeah, no, that, yeah.
Yeah.
Bad perception. He's, yeah.
Anyway,
No, nothing.
He's gonna go to the top though and look
Yeah.
out.
doesn't look like there's anyone chasing you.
Okay.
But in terms of like intention to...
He's gonna like.
Sounds hollow.
Yeah, it's still hollow. Can I make an investigation? So he's now stopped perceiving, and he's gonna try to see if there's a.
Stops perceiving.
At full stop.
Stops just doing.
It's a stone. Shall I check for a secret door, Jordan? Secret door. On the top layer.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Secret door on the bottom layer.
Secret door.
It sounds hollow. But give me an investigation check.
I got 18.
No.
No.
Can't even see the seam line on this one.
Come
No,
on.
okay, I'm gonna
Big
continue
money,
looking
no
out.
whammies, Big money, no whammies. 10.
Yeah, you can't see anything either.
All right.
I have an idea.
Average money, no whammies.
Average money, no whammies. I have an idea. Hey, ghost! We're in the 5th box where we're not supposed to go. Oh, look at me! I'm sitting in the seat. I'm trying to bring it out.
Give me an intimidation check.
Go Hilda. Am I still trying to pry open?
Nat 20.
Cool.
Love.
So what are you trying to do specifically?
Trying to pry open the door from here because I found the seam line.
It's like,
Like,
when I say a seam line, it's like super flush. Like it's just because you got the dirty 20
yeah,
that you can.
spot it, but I
But
can't.
like, there's nothing. There's like no room. It's like hair thin.
Okay. All good.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in the sea.
You're wearing your box.
Yeah, box! I jump on the chair. In the box!
It's one of those chairs that folds up when you take weight off of it, so you jump and it falls. Fall through.
Yeah.
What do we got?
Anything? Did
What
that happen
happens
when you
now?
give us anything?
With my nat
Nothing
20
happens immediately.
immediately.
The ghost is on its way. Give it time to take business days.
It's coming.
Though you do, see a stage person, from downstairs.
Did you just say Sia? When a chandelier has fallen from the ceiling.
Terrible.
Looks, sort of like notices all of you guys in the box and are like, "Oh my god, what are you doing? You've got to get down from there!
Why?
You're not supposed to be in that box!
Who
That's
says?
the boy.
It's a ghost!
The ghost is not real.
The ghost is real! Did you not?" Gestures to the chandelier.
I don't believe in ghosts.
What does this person believe in? No, that's the wrong thing. That's a 3. And I re-roll that because that's the same rumor of Colleen's mother. Can I roll a different number, please?
No.
I don't like that one.
He gets to re-roll.
Yeah, wait.
Just pick one, John.
Roll.
Just pick one.
One of the stablemen saw the ghost some months ago as well. Looks like
Okay, and what did it look like?
a floating head on fire!
Oh.
Floating head on
Where was it?
Oh, down at the stables.
Down at the stable. Where are the stables?
Downstairs. Just get down from there.
Oh, relax.
No!
I lean over the banister and I go,
Hey, is there anything below the floor?
The stables?
That checks out.
Can you show us where they are?
Sure. Let me work out how to actually get. How do you get down there?
To,
It's a good question.
like, the orchestra pit or something?
No, I'm just looking at my map.
So we're gonna go down to the stable.
I'm gonna stay here. You guys go down and I'll wait here
Okay.
in case Ghost shows up or in case you find a way to get up here and at least someone will be here.
So you're staying up in the box?
Yes.
I'll stay in the ground floor level below the box.
And then the three of
And
us
then
will go
underneath
We
is
will go
down
check.
into
The
the
stables.
stables.
All right.
Okay,
See you
that's how you
later,
get down there.
loser ghost.
I'm still here. Don't worry, Ghost.
Basically they attack you. They attack you. They take you backstage.
This is my letter. No.
They take you backstage and say,
I should write that down.
"Look, go speak with the stableman down there." And they show this like hatch, and you can see there's like a ramp, large enough like horses to come up through.
Oh,
Yeah.
like big. Okay.
They'll use horses in performance.
yeah.
Yeah, vibes.
Yeah.
Would like to
God,
see
we need to
horses.
see a horse show. That'd be great. Anyway,
Anyway,
let's go down.
and so you go down.
Isn't it dark?
Is it dark?
It's dimly lit.
I cast light.
Yum.
I'm gonna use the cantrip.
Nyong.
What is it? Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy?
To make whatever is lighting this place up even brighter.
Ooh.
Well,
Sure,
it's not
you
a
do that.
chandelier, I'll tell you that.
It only does a little bit.
No,
for
but
it.
like
The
to-
light's like on the outside of the room. You do see that there are a couple of stablemen in here who sort of like do this as they see you guys coming down
Sorry.
with the light. And like,
Detectives on the job.
I'm sorry, who are you? And you see like a bunch of like horses and there's like a full-on stable down here.
My name is Kit Biash. We're part of the Hawkview Institute of Ruins and Relics. I'm also a part-time robot boy detective.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We're just heard that there were some reports of a floating skull? Firehead?
The
Yep.
ghost.
Indeed. I've seen it. It happened tonight when I was left alone here, cleaning the stables.
And whereabouts in the stables did you see it?
Went around there to the sewer chamber to throw away the horse's excrement when I saw her head on fire with no body attached to it.
You said it went to the sewers? Sorry.
And
Well, we have access, like, kind of
It went
throw
into
their
the sewers.
pierce and shit
No,
somewhere.
he was going into the sewers.
Why were you going into the sewers?
Well, we have a connect.
for the horse poop.
How did you get here?
We have a
Get back. There's
connection.
a miscommunication. I can't stand for it. Sorry.
We have a connection through there. Through it. If you follow me around here.
Yeah, great.
He like takes you around the corner, opens a door, and it's basically this it's all platform. You can see water that leads directly to. You see like a little pipe at the end.
Oh, gross.
Alright, let's see if we can start
That's
finding where this hollow pillar came down from.
You said we're going in?
Well, I don't know. It might just be connected to the stables here.
Let's check the stables first.
Why did I have to bring my good shoes for this?
So what you see in here, is basically this large like rectangular pool of water, and then at the end there is a pipe that currently has like a floodgate closed over it.
Okay.
Yeah.
During the show, you were all here?
Yes, keeping the horses calm. They're not needed for this show.
Right. So then when the chandelier fell on the stage, did anyone walk through here that wasn't a part of the stables?
Not that I saw. And again, this ghost. It's a floating flaming head.
But you didn't see it tonight?
No, not tonight. Not since that one time. I saw it with my own two eyes.
Okay.
And you
We
said
believe
that the ghost flew from the sewers or went into the sewers?
So if it just apparated in front of me, I was thrown out there as excrement and getting ready to flush the chamber when suddenly I saw this greenish glow. And I saw it coming for me. I rushed out through the door and I closed it, slammed it behind me.
And whereabouts did it just appear?
Oh, it was about 15 feet over the water that way.
And does 15 foot over the water that way seem like where a pillar would be connected to?
No. Where the pillar... give me an investigation check.
Hey gang, let's go out and look for clues on this pillar.
Okie
Alright.
dokie.
Oh, nice horse.
Let me actually see where the...
I'm gonna use Built for Success.
Yes.
You can roll with you.
Gives me an extra.
What was investigation?
Yeah, was it a
I'll
D4?
roll for investigation also.
D4.
Nice.
Nice.
Where are you at, D4? There you are. Oh! So that'll be a 7 plus 16.
16. Amazing. Let me just double check where it leads to. Hold on. I lost it. Bear with me one moment.
I got a dirty 20 for investigation. Also.
Wonderful.
Not being a dummy.
Did you both get dirty 20s? Is that so? Dirty
I got
20
a dirty 20 in
and
investigation.
Yeah. No, I'm a bit the same.
I'm
Like,
like,
mine's
good.
mine's all. I'm gonna talk to them. I'll get the thing.
Yeah.
Mine's like performance based.
I got nothing going on in the old
Yeah.
noggin.
And like stealing based.
I just have average intelligence.
My intelligence is 14, like +2.
Alright, guys, have a share.
Mine's 11.
Oh yeah. So yeah, this is the
But I
same.
think
Yours is better
also.
than
But my
mine.
wisdom is low,
Really?
so it's like
Mine's
my
10.
it's
My
like,
strength is
I know
low.
shit.
Um,
I just can't piece them together.
I mean,
I'm like-
karma is a very.
Yes, of course. Unless you're run by a ghost, means there's a ghost.
Enthusiastic investigator, but Nimothy not so much. So Emma's like, what about this? What about this? But I'm like, oh, I wouldn't think that.
But yeah. So what do we do? Above table,
found
what do
it.
we actually get? Like a ghost?
No,
Not a ghost.
Not a
It's
ghost.
someone climbing up and down a pillar, I reckon.
Okay.
Someone
Someone being
using the
sneaky.
sewers to access the theatre and using that box to.
Because last session there was sound.
It's a real
sewers.
scuba dooba doo.
Not that we knew that.
Not that we
Have
knew
I
that.
just been?
What kind of?
Can I sniff around and see if I can smell anyone particularly stinky?
That's a great idea.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And you probably just smell me.
Myself.
So ashy. Ah, I smell good. Okay.
Crispy.
So we all headed down to the sewers.
All five of us?
All five. I wouldn't split up.
Not until you come and let us know.
Yeah, because I wouldn't
Yeah.
split up any further.
I'll go let everybody know.
Brilliant.
We're going to the sewers. Come on, gang.
Thanks, Velma.
Well,
Let's go, Daphne.
If the stable people didn't see them leave, and it does go higher up. I'm
It does.
curious to
Maybe
see
they come from the ceiling.
how much higher it goes.
Ooh.
So climbing was the right idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
I mean,
Maybe
can-
let's not try
the
it that
route
way
might
again.
could have been considered.
I'm happy to go and investigate the ceiling.
Can I, while I'm waiting and I'm getting a little bit bored,
Yes.
can I try and like
It skips over.
yeah, like
Pry the-
pry. That's the
yeah.
word I'm looking for. Thank you.
Yeah,
Pry
cool.
open the part of where the
Just start hacking it.
door might be. Yeah, just like.
All right. I there was a question above table. Did we bring our weapons?
I would have at least a dagger attached to me. I reckon.
Cool.
Me too.
Yeah, I
After
don't
my
think I
Cool.
brought my
Before
cord.
Yeah,
the
that's
sabotage,
I probably
would-
didn't bring my hammer.
Realistically,
'Cause I didn't
my
bring the
quarter
sword.
staff is
I
in
mean,
the
my
cloak
Not my
room.
hammer, my battle axe.
Oh, well, you know,
Yeah.
I didn't bring anything. My my.
Oh, I
AC
suppose I have a
slot.
hand axe.
Oh yeah.
I don't have a dagger, but I have a hand axe.
I didn't bring anything.
Cool.
Can I try and hack
Let's
away
be united
at
Hilda.
the,
So if we go
I'm
to the
in
sewers-
I did try
box
that.
5, whatever it was called, box
Yeah.
8, and I'm bored while everyone's down at the thing.
Mhm.
Can I try and hack away at
Yeah.
the pole?
Yeah. What are you
Okay.
hacking it with?
My hand axe.
Mm-hmm.
Just make it attack.
Yeah.
Or can I use strength instead?
Athletics.
Yeah.
check.
Do you want me to do an athletics check rather than an attack roll?
I'll say because it is like a stone pillar,
Mm.
and you're just using like a regular axe,
Yeah.
it's not really going to end up doing much.
Okay.
Like you'll end up like scratching the pillar,
My pickaxe.
But-
It's so needed.
it's not really gonna break
Okay.
through it as it was.
I've got a little hand hammer.
I think I've got one too, actually. Well, what's the vibe, Jordan?
Oh,
What's the plan?
I see. I don't understand. I can't read my this map that I've chosen, but that's okay. I'm gonna say that goes to there. All right. So day 20 and
I've got 16, something like that.
Something like that.
amazing.
That's right,
And
yeah.
what are you guys
3
specifically
plus
looking
4,
at?
yeah.
Like where the pillar goes?
What were you looking for? It was where the pillar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the pillar, where it's connected to the stables.
Yes. It specifically does. It doesn't quite. It's more to like the northern side of this room.
Okay.
It doesn't feel like it would. Like. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it works from this angle. If
Yeah, I
that
reckon we need to
makes-
go out.
You go on the other side of this wall.
The other side.
What's the other side of this wall?
So
I've
into
got
the
friends
sewer.
on-
So basically, you've got like the stable area.
Yep.
Then on the left, like. So you come down the stairs, and the stables with all the horses are in front of you.
Yep, in front of us.
So where you came down the hatch, basically straight ahead from that, that's sort of where the pillar would be. It would sort of be behind where the stables are.
Oh.
And then the sewers are like to your left from where all the
Stuff is.
horses are.
All right, so we thinking it's not a downwards, it's an upwards, but sewers have been mentioned. I feel like
Or
down is also
you need to
correct.
go into the sewers to access the pillar.
Yeah, okay. Hilda, could you go grab everyone?
Okay.
Cheers.
5 minutes later. Hey guys, why'd you bring us down here?
All right, great. Hello.
Well, we think we might have to go into the sewers.
All right, let's go.
Time to get stinky.
We
I'm
just
ready.
bought these clothes.
That's okay.
Yeah,
we have
but they're
magic
too
for,
clean. I need to dirty them up a little bit.
We have magic for that.
Okay.
Let's go sewer diving.
Woo!
Not actually. I don't want to. It's gross.
And then if he jumps in, like picks them up and like wipes them.
That's horse poop.
Good.
Did you know that horse poop is actually a really great explosive?
I thought you were gonna say exfoliant.
Oh, it's very hydrating too.
Yes.
Are we gonna what is it? Like a little slide down? We're gonna go single file.
No,
What's the
isn't it just
vibe?
a pipe?
Is it a pipe? We can't fit
Can
through
we
a
just
pipe.
open the thing? No,
We can.
I'd imagine it would be a bigger pipe than a regular.
Right, like a
pipe.
manhole.
Yeah, it's like a Mario
Right,
pipe.
sorry.
We will go into it and goes. Oh, there it is. That's the door, guys.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Holy, that's a living plant.
Whoa. Anyway,
So yes, you're down in the stables.
we're we're all in the stables.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go through the sewers.
Yeah, we're gonna see if we
Gonna
can
go through sewers?
Go through the sewers to see if
Cool.
there's something like on the other side of that.
Oh,
Where
gross.
the pillar is. Maybe like the door's gonna be on that side.
Oh, the sewers is on the other. Oh, you're trying to go behind and see if you can get on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, through
I
the
see what you
sewers.
That's the idea.
All sewers lead to Rome.
The stableman's gonna be like,
Also, is the
I'm gonna have no part.
you
I'm gonna have
I
no
don't
part
know
in this.
Oh,
So I'll
you
just
don't
use
have
your
to.
devices. So yeah, you'll just have to lift the great doohickey
Yeah.
up.
I'll assist.
Yeah. Do so.
Could you imagine if it was just a simple?
Yeah.
As you do,
Never.
water sort of
Oh, gross,
rushes
gross,
out.
gross, gross,
It's like you just feel the water sort of like you guys will have to go into the water to lift the gate up. So
Yeah,
that's your part.
I'm in. I'm done.
Yeah, you do so. You lift it up, and you watch as the water sort of lowers down and goes out that way.
Yuck. Okay, go. Please.
Go through.
You do go
Thing
through.
touched me!
It was me.
And you don't like immediately see any anything on your right. You sort of make your way down like another 10 feet, and then there's what almost looks like a natural cavern on your right.
Oh, okay.
Don't think about it, don't think about it, don't think about it.
So gross, so gross, so gross. Just don't look
Ah.
down.
Damn.
Just
So
I'm
much
so
Timothy
glad
is just swimming down.
I don't have a nose.
I'm really thinking about it.
I've cast light
Let's
on my
go,
arm bracelet that
Garrus.
has that magic gem.
You do so, and illuminates the room, and look around, and you don't see anything.
What if I investigate around?
Yeah, you go further into the little cavern area. Start
Yeah.
looking around. Good investigation
I'm gonna
check.
provide some more light for Kit.
Let's split up and look for clues, gang. 25.
25.
That's so solid.
Amazing. You go into the cavern and sort of see that just around a corner, and you see what looks like a ladder and a trapdoor. At the moment, as you guys watch Kit go do that,
Something takes him.
you see something begin to apparate sort of behind him, in the center of the room.
A ladder and a trap door, guys!
You also then notice a green light begin to flicker onto the wall behind you. As you then all see this green light flicker into this space, in the center of which is a skull. A floating skull in green flames. Which then sort of turns from looking at Kit to looking at all of you, and then floating there goes, "Get away if you want to
I'm gonna get
live!"
my hand axe and throw it at him.
Roll for initiative.
Roll attack?
initiative!
Oh, roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh, sick!
TG, if that's you, please don't.
TG,
Oh.
Okay, I run out of good rolls, guys.
I did.
I haven't.
I haven't
I'm
done a
good.
single good one today.
I did well, so I'm happy with that.
Ghost battle music.
Ghost battle. Amazing. 25 to 20.
Yeah, 21.
Oh, great.
21.
That's great.
Love that. 20 to 15.
19.
19. 15. 21. Nim. 19. Hilda. 15. Wonderful. 15 to 10.
I rolled real bad.
So Nim, Hilda,
I've got it as well, Nim.
Brilliant.
What
Ooh,
did you?
I like that.
What's your initiative? Sorry?
Mine is 8.
You're lower, so that's 6.
6. Amazing.
You know, this isn't what I was
Okay.
thinking when the poster outside said audience participation.
And I said Splash Zone.
A little plan comes together.
Amazing.
That's probably where the show but we
Alright, Nemefi, you are indeed up first. You get to throw your axe.
Throw my hand axe. Oh, 18 plus 6.
18 plus 6. That does hit. Well, really.
6. Nice. 6.
6 points of
damage.
6 points of damage. Amazing.
And then I'm going to go into a rage.
Amazing. Oh god, I need to get your stuff up, don't I?
Yeah, I do.
Roll me a d6. I believe.
Let's go.
4.
4. Whenever a creature hits you with an attack, you have these like wispy
The one
bits of magic.
Should I take it? Should I use my inspiration? Yeah, that's good. I'll do that.
Cool.
I'll leave it.
And that's when it hits you with an attack roll.
Sick.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I think that's what I can do.
Hilda.
Cool. I'm up. All right. Can I cast
Yeah, thank
hideous laughter on it?
You can certainly try. What is that? What do I do?
Wisdom save.
You have to succeed on a wisdom save for
12?
what is mine? 13.
It fails. Alright, what
Hideous
happens?
laughter. Good think. So there's so I summon like another mist cloud of like laughing faces, and
Yeah.
they just go around it and just like laugh at it.
Amazing. What happens to the creature? No.
It falls prone. It perceives everything as hilariously funny, falls into a fit of laughter. They have to succeed fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration. Creature with intelligence
So
score
good.
of 4 or less and affected.
Cool.
And at the end of each of its turns, each time it takes damage, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. The target has advantage on the saving throw if it's triggered by damage.
Amazing. So it doesn't fall prone because it seems to like hover there, but it is sort of like hovering in space, laughing uncontrollably.
It's joined
Just
the
the
chorus.
flames
It's
are like
joined the
flickering.
chorus.
It is. But it is incapacitated because it is not immune to incapacitation. Just prone. Cool.
That is my turn.
Garrus. What was that?
This is where Garrus really regrets not having his staff. And he's feeling a little bit naked right now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to look around for something that I can use as an improvised weapon.
There's a couple rocks. There's not much.
There's a rock
I
that's
can
like
empower
this
them.
long.
No.
There's a rock that
rock
looks
club.
conveniently like a lightsaber. No, I think what I might do is I'm just going to try and
Any
burning
spells that,
hands it.
any spells that
Yeah?
don't have material components, you can still do those.
Because no one's gone towards it, have they?
Yeah, but
There
I'm on
might
the other
be-
side of it.
Oh, you are?
He could, as long as you don't approach it too closely.
Yeah, well, it's only 15 feet. So if
Yeah.
I go a little bit forward, but not too far forward.
Yeah, because you are over near like
Yeah.
the trapdoor.
Yeah.
It was in the middle of the room.
Okay, so I'm
It's like a
going
20-foot
to
room.
step forward I'm gonna pull these sleeves up. I'm ripping those buttons open.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna take out my my digits.
Hands.
And I'm going to cast Two Dogs Kissing. Burning Hands.
Amazing. What colour's the fire?
Two
Red?
dogs kissing.
Classic?
It's just
Yeah.
classic red. And as I hold my hands out, a thin sheet of flames shoots forth from my outstretched fingertips. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 3d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. And here's what I'm scared about. The fire ignites flammable objects in the area that are being auto-carried. We are in a sewer.
You're in a sewer, and this is like a
Quite-
natural cavern.
Quite flammable.
So there's nothing flammable in here. But I should also mention that the skull that is on fire, the fire lets out, but it seems to just mingle with the flames and doesn't seem to affect it at all.
Oh!
Oh no.
Episode 4, I should be used to fire not doing anything. Just,
I'm sorry!
The water creature, DM, I'll forgive you for, but not this one! Not this one!
Anyway!
Fool me once.
Is that the end of your turn?
Well, I can't bonus action shillelagh anything, so yeah.
Okay.
that is
Well
the end
now,
of my turn.
it is the incapacitated Flame Skull's turn. Does it make a save at the end of its turns to break out?
Yeah.
Or is it just laughing uncontrollably still?
Yeah, at the end of your turn.
No.
It tried so hard before to
It
sound
technically had
menacing.
advantage on the save previously, but that's fine. Oh, so I'll just do advantage now. That is a 19 on the save. Has magic resistance. So it does. But that's its turn.
Right.
So,
With the
Brothe.
light on his brace,
chicken broth.
chicken broth. He's got no sword. He's got no shield.
Oh, you guys didn't come with anything, true.
Yeah. He looks at this flaming skull and he just goes, "I'm gonna punch it."
Yeah.
But instead of walking up to punch it, he punches it from afar and casts guiding bolt. Woof, as light bursts out of where the light was on his bracer.
Can do that.
16 to hit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Added to that.
May I?
Oh yeah. Bro.
4
Damn.
plus. Oh, what's that?
Damn.
That's
11.
4 plus 11
15.
is 15
Ouchie.
points of radiant damage.
You punch forward and this bolt of light goes towards it, and as it just stopped laughing, it gets knocked, sort of spins in the air for a second, and it seems quite dazed by that. And you actually see as like the flame itself almost seems to like give off this glow that your eyes seem to be attracted to. The next attack against it has advantage.
Yeah. And that is my turn.
Kit, you're up. Has advantage.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Yeah.
Turn around, I see it, I'm like, oh, cool. I pull out my dagger, and I'm gonna go for it.
Go for it. Advantage.
Sure will. Ding. Okay, good. That'll be 22.
22 does hit.
Excellent. I get sneak attack.
Yeah, you get sneak attack.
There's advantage.
Advantage.
I love helping my friends.
Okay, 8 plus 11 points of stabbing damage.
Stabbing them.
Ouchie.
That's funny.
Leap up, stab into it, your dagger almost being guided towards you, sort of stab through like the base of the skull, and you can see it, the flame is beginning to dim and weaken. Whatever is keeping it afloat seems to be wavering. Is that the end of your turn?
I will. I want a bonus action disengage. And I'm gonna go, I think you guys got this. I'm gonna check out this trapdoor.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I want to see if I can first of all open the trapdoor.
I believe there's nothing stopping you.
Because interacting with objects is just a free interaction. Yeah.
Yes, it does not say that it is locked.
Great. Good luck, guys.
Oh wait. No, that's my one object interaction. Because I want to throw your hand axe.
Oh yeah. That's okay. I can go get it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go open up trapdoor
Amazing.
and move in.
You
Silence.
do so. And you find that it leads you to, that like, it continues up. The ladder seems to then continue up, and there's another trapdoor above that. But you can see that where you are, there's sort of like this, watery area that like leads out to like this larger cavern at the end. Like you're in like another cave above this one. But then, goes out and you can see some like building at the end there.
Oh.
But anyway, the ladder seems to keep going up. Back to the fight. Nimothy.
Is my hand axe like near it?
Yeah, it'd be like right next to it.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna like run over, grab my hand axe, and smack it again.
Roll to hit.
Get him.
14.
That hits. So you go grab the hand axe, swing at it.
Smash.
Plus 6, 10.
Yeah.
10 damage.
Yeah, how do you want to do this?
Yeah! I don't know if this is possible because it's just a skull, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to.
I want to separate the head from the body.
Its throat, but there's no throat to slit.
You could separate the jaw from the body.
Oh, that's a great idea. Okay, cool. I'm going to get the hand axe and get the top of the skull, and my hand axe is going to like dig into the skull, and then I'm going to grab it and just separate the jaw from the top.
And you do so. Like your hand reaches through the flames. It's like burning a lot, but as you pull, the flames weaken until you, and the flames die down completely, and the skull.
And then I like
closes.
take my hand axe and drop it.
Did we just kill TG?
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
We probably should have got some information from it.
I don't think that ghost can write. It didn't have hands.
You make a very good point.
Where'd Kit go?
Guys, over here.
Up we go.
Puny ghost.
There's a building over there.
A building?
There's more cave.
More cave.
More cave. Alright. I like caves.
I know.
Before everyone starts moving in, I'm like,
I have a feeling that that might have been just like a trap or like a minion of some kind, and there might be bigger forces at play, which means we might need to be really quiet.
Oh, sorry. That's not where, C5. That's the name of the thing. That's not where it leads to. Where it led to,
never mind. Less caves, more caves.
is
So my intimidation net 20 was for nothing.
oh geez, that's completely different from what I thought. Okay, so we're gonna go back to your description. The trapdoor opens directly over this room. Also goes down, not up. That's fine.
Down. More caves.
And what you see can only be described as a nightmare dimension.
What?
An extreme heat hits your
Casual night.
an extreme heat
At the theatre.
hits your senses as you feel the stare of 1,000 stone gargoyles around you.
Whoa.
You see yourself all over this place, which makes you believe that you may be surrounded by mirrors. However, it doesn't matter how hard you try, you can't get closer to your reflection. That is that where we pick up next time?
Yeah.
Nightmare
I'm
dimension.
imagining like when I disengage and open a trapdoor, it's just.
Well, it's
Well,
more like
let's get
it's more like you
going.
opened it and it's like you saw the fall, you climbed down, but as you were looking around, you saw yourself all over the place and all these stone golems looking at you from all directions.
What kind of theater is this?
This is wild.
Theatre of cruelty.
Yeah. Otto.
Theatre of the absurd.
What is this German expressionism?
Cool, but yeah, yeah, we'll pick up there next time.
Oh.
Why not? That's a fun little thing.
Whoa!
Little combat, little nightmare room.
Dimension.
What does that mean?
Only be
What does it
described
all
as a
mean?
nightmare dimension.
I see so many horror movies. I think my definition of nightmare dimension is a little more gruesome than what you described.
Yeah, I was thinking like gore.
Yeah, not quite. It's just it's trippy.
Tripped.
Oh, guys, we've made it underneath the circus. It's just their mirror maze. It's fine.
But
Wow.
that is where we end today, and we'll pick up here with the rest of this adventure. Next week.
Okay.
Go to the theatre, I guess.
Yeah, go to theatre.
Theater is
Level
fun.
up.
I promise.
Oh, thank you, and good night.
Thank you.
Au revoir.